Alrighty, hello, welcome. Sorry for the late start to the stream. We are here, and we are back, ready to play some more games. And I'll turn my camera on in a second, but I need to forewarn you that things might be slightly different today. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go. It might be good, it might be bad, it might be weird, it might be an experiment. Also might look a little bit weird because... Hi, I'm kind of here-ish now, and I don't know if you can tell, but this angle is very slightly different, because I'm standing up now. And that is the thing, I am a human, I have legs, I can stand if I want, but it's kind of not normal for streamers to stand, and this is going to take a little bit to get used to. And I'll explain why I'm standing in just a moment, but first of all, let's say hello to a few people. Who have we got hanging out in chat today? Who did I see? I saw Pancake Sparkle in super early. Hello if you're still here. I also saw X, which is a fantastic username to have. Just got the notification. Thank you for dropping in. Jazzy Caddy, welcome back. How are you? Yes, the bingo site has been updated. Well spotted. There's a couple of little changes going on today. It's going to be an experiment. We're going to try some new things and see what sticks and what works well and what doesn't. Sebastian Schroeter, catching one of the streams for the first time. Thank you for stopping by to check it out. I hope you hang around and have a little bit of fun. Conversations with Fyuk. Hello again, my friend. How are you? Greetings all indeed. Demean, what's this stream about going to be stepping up a gear? You have to wait and see, but so far I've already literally stepped up in one way. Raven, supposedly stakes and Graeldon perhaps falling over. You might see why soon. Falling over could be a very real thing that happens. In a nutshell, what we're going to be doing differently is I realized now that it's kind of, middle of winter here in Australia, and I've been spending a lot of time, indoor, sitting down either for work or for, putting into content on the channel. I got fat. That's the truth of it. I've put on weight and I need to lose some of it. So, a while back, I purchased myself a standing desk, which is why I can be here, standing, talking to all of you now. And I also have a walking pad. And Jazzy Caddy has hit the nail on the head. We are absolutely going to be incorporating the treadmill into today's stream. And it's going to be interesting to see how this goes, because we're not just going to be walking, we're going to be walking with purpose. And we're going to be walking with you guys being able to control some things, which is going to be a little bit weird. So, here's how it's going to work. This treadmill is basically designed to increase and decrease speeds in increments of 0.1. Minimum speed of 1, and I don't even know what the maximum is, somewhere around 5 or 6, I think. And what we're going to do is we're still going to play bingo, we're still going to play games on the wheel as per normal, but every time that we tick a square on the bingo chart, the speed goes up by 0.1. So this could end up getting kind of fast. I've not tested this. This could be a complete and utter mistake. I don't know how bad this is going to be. I know that I can walk and work comfortably up to speeds of about 2.5 on this thing, which is 15 tiles. And what we're going to do is at the end of every half hour, when we do the poll to decide if we're going to spin the wheel or not, I'm going to drop the speed by 0.5. So we bring it back down a little bit every time we get there. So if we can have a couple of games that maybe we play for more than 30 minutes, so we get to that 30-minute change over a few times, that'd be great, so I can get the speed back down. But the other thing that's different is we've enabled points on the channel. Now, if I've set it up correctly, you should be getting 1 point for roughly every 5 minutes that you spend chatting. 2 points if you're actively chatting as well, so you can get some bonus ones. You can use the command !help to see the available commands, but you can, once you've accumulated 10 points, redeem them. And you can redeem them to either increase the speed or decrease the speed. So this could be dangerous. Gustin made it, yeah, I see you've tried it out. Ah, okay, it is putting it there. It's meant to send it as a whisper. It's not meant to spam the chat with it, so that's fun. But yes, you should be able to use basically points, exclamation points to check how many points you have, and then exclamation redeem speed up or exclamation redeem speed down. Now those two can only be redeemed once every 10 minutes. So thankfully it can't be spammed and I just immediately go up to maximum speed. I put a little bit of control in there, but it could still be a little wild. I might have to balance this to make sure that it's not overpowered one way or the other. And, oh, there we go. Demean has found it. The currency is indeed Aurum. There's a throwback for anyone that recognizes that one. It gave me the choice of what to call currency on the channel. I went, you know what? What's close to home? We've got to go with Aurum. So Demean is in the lead currently with 1 Aurum on there. Now, what's an Aurum again? That was the currency from Arcane Rays. X remembers it. Yeah, there we go. That one's been around for a while. Yeah, Jazzy, Arcane Race reference, you're right. So yeah, 10 points, and then we can do some fun stuff with it. So, haven't started the treadmill yet. We'll start the treadmill after we've chosen the first game, and we'll move from there. Fancy word for gold, absolutely. And you can talk about how much aura you have, I guess, if you just drop the M off it. Alright, so, the other thing I need, I believe when we spoke last time, Raven Ann, I think at the last stream, you said you were potentially happy to volunteer to help manage the bingo tiles as they get cold during the stream. Are you still feeling comfortable with that? Because I could absolutely use an extra hand now that things are starting to get a little bit more wild. Perfect, you are. Excellent. Now, Raven, and just remind me which one you are on Discord, because I can never remember if you are Raven's Blight or Dusk the Crow. Let me know, and we'll... I am sorry, I do forget. We have like 3 people with Raven in the name. You are Raven's Blight. Okay, gotcha. I will send you the link so that you can jump in and start having a little bit of a play with it to see how it works. But it is pretty straightforward. It's basically just a text box. You just need to make sure you're typing in the names of the tiles as they get called, and then press update overlay, and it will appear on screen. And we send that to you. That'll be in your DMs on Discord, so just check that one out. Alright, I think that gets most of the admin out of the way, and we can actually get started. Yeah, of course I named it after that, Jank. Fiuk, you won't be playing bingo, but thank you for wishing everyone good luck. Now, on that note, a couple of updates on bingo. Let me just share my screen here. Shabam, this is the wheel. This should look nice and familiar for all of you. Also, just side note, Stella is around. She has the zoomies at the moment. I've got the camera up, so she might eventually jump up there and decide to settle, but don't be surprised if suddenly the camera goes flying because she knocks it off. That very well could happen. We'll see. Alright, so, Mediate is a murderer, there are not enough crows yet. I think we do have enough for it. I think we do. Okay. Mediate's struggling with the commands there. Love it. Alright, sorry. Wheel. Got to focus on the wheel. What's happening here? So, wheel looks the same as normal. However, there are 2 new wheels. And what I've decided is I want to give a little bit back to the community. Always have wanted to do that. Just haven't always had the capacity. But we're in a pretty good space at the moment. So, I've made some additional wheels. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to start treating bingo like a monthly tournament. But there'll be some extra chances to win in here. So, I have put everyone on the wheel that has participated so far. And if this works, we should pop up and we've got some names on here. So this is everyone that is currently on there, and it's done by the number of entries. So Mediate was in the lead on the bingo board with 4 wins, so therefore has 4 entries on the leaderboard, followed by Snood, then Tasty Avioli, Gino, Illyriac, Baltricite, etc. all the way down. So we're going to pick someone off the wheel, and this lucky someone is going to win a prize, which is always fun. So, let's shuffle the names around a little bit just to make it a little bit more even. We'll give it a few shuffles on there so the names are clumped together. And let's see who is going to be winning a prize today, shall we? Is the prize more Aurum? Might be better than that. Ooh, the prize winner... Prize wizard? What? Prize winner is going to be Ellerac. Congratulations to Ellerac. Elarak currently doesn't know what they're getting yet, and even I don't know what Elarak is getting yet. Because we have another wheel of prizes, and you guessed it, it's going to be a Steam gift card. The question is, how much is going to be on the Steam gift card? Now, I'm only going up to $25, but of course, I have to protect my earnings, my income here. Elarak, you're here! Excellent! Yes! I didn't even realize you were in the chat. Perfect. So, firstly, Elarak, can you please make sure that you have sent me a friend request on Steam? If we're not already friends on there, please DM me your Steam username so I know who to look out for. Right, so these are the prizes available. $5 is on there 4 times, $10 on there 3 times, $15 on there twice, and $25 on there once. So let's see what you're going to get. If you win, can you get Aurum instead of Steam gift cards? Unfortunately, no. I don't have the ability to do that just yet. I should be able to later. Perfect! $10. Not a huge prize, but a prize nonetheless. Congratulations, Elarak. I will send that your way. Please always be aware that if we're not already friends on Steam, there's a 3-day cooling off period before I can send it to you. But I will make sure that comes your way. And what we'll do is we'll do this at the start of every month if we love this as a new thing to be able to add in. And I think to me it just adds a little bit more weight to the points we're earning from running the bingo. Beautiful. So what will happen now is all the names will get cleared off. And in fact, I'm going to do that over on Streamlabs right now. Where is leaderboard there? So we need to take all the points off. I'm very sorry. Everyone needs to lose their points so we can reset and be ready to go for next time. No, don't want to do that. Okay. That way. Perfect. Bingo leaderboard. Reset. No points for anyone. Gust, how does it check if you're active or not? I feel like you should have gotten 2. I'm not 100% sure. All it says is in Streamlabs is if you're an active participant, then you earn bonus points. Bonus Aurum. Alright. That means we can come on back and we can actually spin for a game. So, let's see what we're playing first today. Elarak, thank you very much. So you sent the friend request. Appreciate that. Okay. First up today is going to be Ratamon. Fantastic. Now we'll jump over to Steam in a second to have a look at that because first of all, I need to show you some fun things with bingo now because it's changed slightly. We've added and removed some tiles and I've tried to simplify it so that we are more likely to get a bingo than ever before. So if you want to have a look at some of the new tiles on here, just to get a feel for what's on there. We've changed this just to correct resolution so it's a little bit easier to understand. We've changed this so it's now UI is an eyesore, so we can be a little bit more subjective about it. The greater than $10 still refers to the price. What else did we change on here? We've added in one for achievements. So if the game has more than 20 achievements, you can get a bingo tile for that. Store page has animated GIFs. So if they've done more than just pictures in their description, they've got some GIFs in there, then we can get a tile for that one. We also have one for if the suggested similar games are completely unrelated to the actual game, we get a tile for that one. What else would you add in? We've still got pixel art on there. We know those ones. Roll credits just means we find the credits in the game somewhere. We've removed All Hail the Void because that just wasn't happening often enough, but we're going to leave out of bounds because we did get that a few times. We've added in Steam Deck compatible, so if we've got the check mark on there, we can get a a bingo tile for that. On sale, if we happen to get lucky enough that the game is on sale when we go to play it, another tile there for us. We also have trading cards we've added before, a game engine logo, so when the game loads up, if we actually get the logo for the game engine itself, we get a tile for that as well. Chat makes it Wordle beats the download, so that is, if you manage to win the Wordle before the game finishes downloading, you get a bonus tile for that. So you can get 2 at once on there, potentially, for winning the Wordle. Don't know why this one is not sitting in the middle of the thing, but oh well. Cool, so yeah, we've got a few extra ones in, and I've trimmed out some of the fat so that we're hopefully more likely to be able to get a bingo tile. But we're also got a couple of extra features on here as well. So firstly, I have the ability to view any active cards, which is pretty cool. So rather than having to send pictures, as long as you've named yours, I should be able to find you on here. Like I can see Gust there, Demean, I can see you there, Elarak there, Pheno, Echo. I can track you now, so we no longer have to send them through. I can actually find it. Yes, the greater than $10 is in Australian dollars. Yeah, it's going to be my local currency. Cool. So I can do, yeah, a little bit more fun stuff on here. We're also going to change things like with how we work in that if we get a bingo, that person's going to get a point. We're then going to, rather than just carry on and go, oh, you know, someone's got a bingo, pff, job done, not going to worry about it anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to change from a 5x5 to a 6x6. Now, the way this bingo program works is that it will remember all of the currently selected tiles. So it'll automatically update yours to a 6x6 when I press the button, and anything that you've already got ticked will stay ticked, but it'll get shuffled. And if you manage to get a bingo on the 6x6, you'll get 2 points. If someone gets a bingo on the 6x6, guess what? We'll then move to a 7x7. And if someone gets the bingo on 7x7, yep, they get 3 points. So now we should be seeing some more points start to come through on the bingo board and a little bit more competition at the top, which I think could be quite fun. So today is going to be the test. We're doing a few new things. We've done the giveaway for our bingo leaderboard, and that's going to be an ongoing thing. We've reworked the bingo cards themselves and the point scoring format, and we're introducing, of all things, a freaking treadmill into this as well, just so we can see if Grail can multitask any better than he could a year or two ago. Or whether or not he's going to simply fall over on his face, which could be equally hilarious. If that happens, someone clip it, please, because it's just going to be the best. Alright, I think that is enough. We can actually crack on. Raven, just want to double check you've managed to get into the... yes, you have got it. An error code. It was Dave's fault, but you're in. Fantastic. We're in. This is working. Hopefully. So, let's see what we're actually in for, and as soon as we get our first thing marked off, we will start the treadmill, and away we go. So we were playing Ratamon, which I know nothing about, so let's jump over and have a look. Ratamon, what are you? There is 2 Ratamons, apparently. I wasn't expecting that. Ratamon is a medieval top-down adventure to stop the plague. Okay, I'm already into that. Hey, Sander, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, you made it on the stream time. Investigate randomly generated dungeons, eliminate rat hordes and other villains who stand behind the disease. Okay, I like the sound of this. It does have 0 reviews, apparently, and yet they're still making a second one, which is surprising. So, that means we've got our first tile, and that means I start the treadmill. I start the treadmill. There we go. 3, 2, 1. And boom. We're away. Fantastic. Nice, easy walking speed of 1. So let me just jump over to my bingo tile because I still need to be playing along as well. We've got it. Less than 200 reviews. Love it. Yeah, 0 reviews is kind of impressive. You don't see that very often. Release date is also after 2020. So we have to mark that one off as well, which means I need to bump up the speed by 1. Boop. Do I have... I don't have released after 2020. That's unfortunate. Was it a Steam glitch? Weird glitch? Yeah, I'm seeing nothing on mine. 4 curators have reviewed it, but no actual people. That's odd. It could be some, like, regional restriction or something. Odd. Oh, yes. Do we have the game suggester in chat? Let me check who it was that submitted this one. Ratamon was suggested by Elvis Demean. Yes. Fantastic. Absolutely. We get this one. Do I have it? Is the question. Do I have game suggester in chat? I do. Okay. Fantastic. Speed up again. Cool. Speed's going up. It's going to be good. We're going to get our steps in today. Developer is just Alexi. I'm going to give that is just their name because it is literally just followed by their name. So that's another one. Okay, speed up again. Do I have developer as just their name? I don't believe I do. Okay, lovely. Yes, I know there's the one down the bottom there. I'll click it and we'll see what it says. There we go. We got two. Yeah, they're both in, I think that's Russian. Possibly. Probably. It's not English. I think it's Russian. Okay. Fuke has a horrible memory. How does one suggest a game? Head over to the Discord. You should be able to find it because I know you're a channel member, Fuke. There is a channel over there called Stream Games. If you check the pinned comments, there is a link to a bot that will allow you to suggest your game title in there. Does it count for solo dev? Don't know yet. We'll check to see what we can find when we get into the game. So far we have one person who's wishlisted it, which is, of course, Domain. No one has purchased it, though. So we do get wishlisted by a Steam friend. Speed up again. We're up to 1.4. Not bad. Okay. What else do we know here? Let's check see if they've done... Well, we know actually they've done something else. Although it's not released yet, so... Yeah, no, they've only released one game. So I will give that. Dev has only made one game. Good job, just Alexi. No second one's on the way, but there we go. Okay. Do I have only released one game? I don't think I do. No, unfortunate. Raven, how are we going with the bingo list? Oh, I've got it. There we go. Sorry, I had it invisible. That was my fault. It should refresh and update. Yes, there we go. Thank you. You are doing your job. I failed at doing my job. Mamamoo, welcome. We are starting with Ratamon today. Okay, what else do we have on here? It does have Steam achievements, and it has not enough to qualify. We need 20 achievements to count for a bingo tile. So that's a no-go. It does not have Steam trading cards. Do we have the word unique anywhere? We do not have the word unique. Okay, that's a no-go. Do we have any updates? Oh, we could actually do one in the future for something like has a YouTube channel or something like that that's been linked. It absolutely has been updated. In fact, it had a major update. Not just any update, it had a major update. Do I have... Game has been updated. I don't. Okay, unfortunate. Well, in that case then, let's check out the trailer to see what we've got. What are we actually getting ourselves into today? Come on. It's 39 seconds. Less than a minute. It counts. Gunshots fired. Rats. Okay. Okay. Quite fast-paced. This could be a problem. Maybe. Can't tell if it's a original soundtrack or if it's a stock music. Does this count as pixel art? I think it counts as pixel art. Just Grail looking at art made entirely of pixels, trying to figure out if it is pixels or not. Yes, it is. I might be wrong on the every 5 minutes, Gust. I honestly don't remember what I said it to because I did it quite late last night. Okay, I will give pixel art for that. There we go. Raven, I managed to break both windows I have open, so I couldn't type in chat for a sec, but you know before I figured it out. We got there. It's all good. Okay. Actually, I can double check real quick what I did actually set it to. Give me a moment and I'll see if I can find out for you how often we should get them. Oh, I should mention as well that in the event that someone feels kind enough to super chat on YouTube, that will give you 10 points immediately, by the way. That is a thing as well. What did I set for loyalty? It is set to every 10 minutes, not every 5 minutes. So it will give 1 point to anyone that is live. So if you're lurking, you shouldn't get 1 point. If you are whatever they count as an active user, you will get 2 points every 10 minutes. So it will take a little bit for you to get enough points to do something, but that is the point. I don't want to be spammed with like maximum speed all the time. Okay, let me come back. Yeah, now you get the stepping things up. We are literally stepping things up today. Game is more than 10, so I need to go up 2 steps because we had trailer less than a minute, and we've got game more than $10. So I've got to do both of those. Okay, I felt that speed increase. More than $10, trailer less than a minute, okay. Annoyingly, this is where I would get bingo, but I have to get bingo to get bingo. That is problematic. Okay. What am I missing now? Daniel, tiles aren't favorable right now. Welcome to the stream, by the way. That is unfortunate. Hopefully get some better ones soon. Okay. Also, can I just check, when people have used help, does that appear in everyone's chat, or is that just appearing on my side because I'm an admin and I see all messages? I don't know. Do we have... Oh, it does appear for everyone? That's unfortunate. It's meant to appear as a whisper. I don't know why it's not doing that. Now, I'll have a look later and see if I can fix it. Because, yeah, it's meant to only appear to the person that's typing. Actually, I'm going to try and check this real quick. Oh, hello. Where was commands there? Help. Mission is everyone. It says reply in whisper. So, obviously, it's just not working how it's supposed to work. What I might end up doing is just putting a global cooldown on it so that it doesn't get spammed in the chat, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Where is the Wordle? It's coming soon. It's coming soon. Just want to double check if there's anything else on the Sting page that we need to look for. Oh, it does have controller support, so we can go ahead and mark that one off and bump up the speed as well. Do I have controller support? I've got controller glyphs. Don't have controller support. And then the other one we were looking for, does it have, doesn't say it's got Steam Deck compatibility, and interestingly, it doesn't have any suggested relevant games, which is surprising. Yeah, no gifts on the store page. Well, actually, we can check these ones, and I think these are actually not too far off from the more like this. Isaac Rebirth, yeah, top down. Vampire Survivors, I definitely got kind of those vibes. Tower of Babel looks pretty similar as well. Never heard of that game, but it looks similar. So I will give that. What are the controller glyphs? It's basically the symbols on the controller match the controller you're using. Okay, I think that is everything on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this game purchased. I'm going to pop you guys over to the holding screen so you can do your Wordle. And I'll put some background music on for you. So you are now trying to finish the Wordle correctly, but also finish it before I finish downloading and installing the game. Good luck. We'll see how that goes. Okay. And then we'll be able to check the file size as well. Boom, boom, boom. Purchase. Ah, beans, the perfect starting word. Lovely to have first thing in the morning. Everyone needs to start their day with beans. So bad news, it's already downloaded and installed with 70 megabytes. Alright, I'm going to let you guys finish the Wordle. I'll be back in just a second. That's probably about as much of a break on the treadmill as I'm going to get today. Also, I'm trying to drink tea at the same time as walking, and this might be a problem. Oh, we're good. How you doing? You've got 3 letters. That's not bad. Amend is a great guess. Yes, the game is less than a gigabyte for the download size. I'm just going to quickly check the file size in case there's something different there. Oh, you got it. It was amend. Congrats. Let's have a look. Ratamon file size when installed 336 megabytes. No luck. Because yeah, the tile is greater than a gigabyte. So we don't get that one. But you did get the Wordle, so I've got to speed up again. Let's have a look. Do I have chat? Oh, I did have Chatwin's Wordle. Excellent. Go me. Alright, we'll pop back over to here. We also have Panda. She's come to join us. No Stella, but we have got Panda. So, I need to check. What is my speed actually on? Come on, toggle over. 1.9. Okay. We're doing well. This is gonna be nice. We're going for a casual stroll. It's all good. Oh, and I did have... Okay, yeah, Elric has sent me a friend request. Cool, I'll accept that afterwards. Thank you, Elric. Alright, let's get into the first game then. I think we are pretty good to go. Also, my brain is going to struggle with all the multitasking, so forgive me if I do a lot of misclicks and terrible gameplay decisions. Alright, Ratamon. What have you got, Ratamon? Are you Pokemon, but with rats? I don't know... There's got to be lots of other Mon things out there. I mean, other than Digimon. Also, hang on, what? Heck? There was an extra button there for a second. I'm going back out. What was that? What was that? There was a button there for a second. I saw that. It disappeared. Hang on a minute. Yes, it was a continue button. And then it obviously looks at the files and goes, oh, you don't have one. No continuing. X, it has to be someone who has not been in any stream before. Someone who is brand new and has just found the channel. Alright, so let's have a look. What have we got in the settings? Do we have anything rebindable? Move right. Can I rebind it? I can. Perfect. We have rebindable controls. That counts. Do I have rebindable controls? I do not, but it is a tile, so I speed up. We're up to 2. There we go. Yeah, no, I definitely don't have it there. What else? Audio. Separate sliders. Hello. Why does it say 0%? Now it says 100. Perfect. You love to see it. At least it works. And it's a proper slider. Like, it... Simple texture gets the job done. No complaints here. Other than the fact it says 0% when it should say 100%. That's a good question, Maniac. You know, I'm going to call that a bug. Because it shouldn't say 0% when it's at the maximum. It's something wrong with the default value, I'm guessing. So yeah, I will call that a bug. Which means I've got to walk faster. Oh no. Now we're getting into dangerous territory. Do I have bug? I don't. But I reckon some people should be getting pretty close to a bingo now. Video, we've got no resolution options, but we have the ability to turn off bright flashes, which I'm going to call a accessibility option. Raven, is it a tile for separate sound sliders or for... It is a tile for separate sound sliders. So we definitely get that one. But yeah, I'm going to call this a win because this is an accessibility option for, I have forgotten the word, people who have a hard time with strobe effects or bright flashes. What is that? Come on, brain. I know it's early in the morning. You can do it. Epilepsy. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. So that's another speed up because I finally remembered the word. Can't tell if it's the correct resolution or not. It's going full screen. That's all I know. The cursor looks like it's the right size, so I think it might be the right one. Language, English and Russian. Love to see it. Gameplay. Show tutorials and control hints. So we definitely have typo. Boom, typo. Now the speed up. Okay. Now I'm feeling I'm starting to walk at like a more normal pace. We're good. Show precise number of health, show game timer, show seed ID. Okay, so some element of roguelike randomization going on here. And on the controller, that's all rebindable, but it is not the correct glyphs. It's showing XYBA even for a PlayStation controller. Alright, I think that's all that we can get out of that. No one has bingo yet. Mediate, don't think so, you're one away. Whew. I haven't seen any stock assets yet, but I've also not found any credits, so I don't... This music to me sounds like it might be a stock asset, but I can't prove it. It's just so floaty and generic that I think it might be, but I could be wrong. Borderless full screen? No. There are no window options at all. It just is what it is. Alright. Pancakes Michael needs a good tutorial and correct resolution. I can't give correct resolution because I can't tell what resolution it is. No, there's not really a way to check. It's just full screen. I don't know what resolution. But there might be more options when we get into the game. So let's put our 30 minutes on the clock and take a look. New game. Long time ago, in the far region of the world, because there's only one far region, the terrible disease was spreading. It was named the Greatest Plague. Many people and animals died before sages have said, no rats. It is the rats who carry death. Death to the rats will let us go alive. Fighting the death is what I've been training for, because I knew this plague was coming. So I took the crossbow, took the bolts. And then I took the ship to the nearest town. And then I left it there. Because boats can't go on land. Alright, hold fire to shoot continuously. Hello, I am a little dude. It is W-A... Woohoo! We're flying! Look at that movement! Okay. Even when you let go, you continue moving. It's like you're on ice at all times. So that's interesting. Hi. Chest. Ooh. Okay. Easy. I don't appear to have any ammunition. I can't shoot, at least in this area. 4 possible win spots that the only one have available. Oof. Yeah. Okay, little arrow to give us some kind of direction where to go. I'm gonna say there's not really been any tutorial yet. Seems you have unfinished business here. You're damn right I've got unfinished business. I don't like how close to the top of the screen you have to get to be able to move. That feels a little uncomfy. Truly sorry for the inconvenience, but our hospitable town is closed on quarantine. Whoopsies! If you nevertheless find your way in, please inform the authorities and be ready to meet the consequences. Richard, I feel like the treadmill thing will make Grail misses something important and Grail can't word good much more common. Grail can't word good is gone because it didn't happen as often as I thought it would happen. Turns out I am slightly better at thinking on my feet than I usually am. But the Grail misses something important is definitely on there. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like Vampire Survivors vibes, but I think it's just because of the simple graphics. Do you want to make a modest donation? No, I do not. I've only got 9 gold. I'm basically pleb myself. It seems you have unfinished business here. Ready to start? Yes, I will proceed. True faith grants eternal life. Alright, now we're in combat. The movement is actually slightly less slidey when we're here. Ooh, okay. That's fun, but... Okay, now we get randomly spawning enemies. Cool. These rats are carrying a lot of money, but also trying to hit these tiny targets while I'm also walking, and that's making the cursor move, is slightly challenging. I'm also not a fan of how the cursor appears over the top of the reticule. If I switch to controller... Okay. Ooh, I have a dash. What button shoots, damn it? Oh, that's... No, that's terrible key binding. So you need to use the right thumbstick to aim, and then you have to press X to shoot. B shows a map, A does nothing, Y does nothing, R does a little roll. Yeah, trying to aim and then shoot with square is one of the most uncomfortable things I think that's ever been designed. Whoever thought that was a good idea was wrong. That's the simplest. Alright, we're gonna play with mouse and keyboard. Okay, we're getting shadows showing where something's appearing, I'm guessing? Yes. Alright, get out of here, you stupid rats. Go away. Also appear to have infinite ammo, which is great. And spacebar does... Oh, spacebar does the roll. Okay. Right, good to know. And we do have a stamina bar. I knew I should have left, like, technically a Dark Souls on there. Because, yes, that would make it technically a Dark Souls. We have a dodge roll and a stamina bar plus a health bar. We're good. Yes, MZ, I am on a walking pad. And yes, you guys are somewhat in control of the speed. Somewhat. Okay, I'm guessing that's where we need to go. So let's continue exploring. I want more gold. I found 142 gold coins on a bunch of rats, which is kind of impressive. If I knew you could make this much gold just by hunting rats, I would never have needed to go to university. Let's put it that way. Hello, Raticus. Also, why are the rats glowing? That is more than a little bit concerning. Please die. Thank you. Get out of here. You as well. Missed. Missed again. Oh, good lord. This is going to be embarrassing, isn't it? I'm wondering how much of a swarm we're going to get from rats. Ah! Now that is something I appreciate. That's a nice little bit of convenience. When you clear a room, any gold that's left on the floor is automatically given to you. I like that. That's a very nice little quality of life, so I don't then have to do a lap around the room just picking things up. Right. The light is seen through this door. Are you ready to go back to town? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. We're here again. I got an achievement. We cleared the first town. So we went in, cleared the sewers, and that was it. The town's still closed, so I don't think we solved the problem. The town has many problems. Also has a lot of dead people, apparently. What's up this way? Ooh, free money! And a little healing tent, which you can't go into. Also, I can, for some reason, hide in that bush almost entirely. Alright, what do you want, Mr. Donation Man? Hi there, do you want to make a donation? Sure. Certificate of Blessing. This is to certify that this person has received the blessing in the town of Hooverstad. Be strong and healthy. Sure, I got nothing else to spend my money on. I have a blessing. Oh yeah, sorry, let me bump the music up a little bit, because there is music here. That should be a better level for you guys. See how that goes. Alright, do we... Oh look, the chest is back! You can loot the same chest multiple times. What an amazing quality of life. We have respawning currency inside of chests. Good lord, if only my bank account worked like that. Just went, oh, surprise! You've got more money today. Wait, isn't that how interest works? I think. Yeah, there's very, very repetitive music. I'm pretty sure we can give a stock asset for the music. Alright, let's travel. Oh, we have a world map. Which you move around Mario. Oh, okay, this just got a little more interesting. Distance of 49 days. I'm going to go to Standstun. 29 days away. Okay, so those are our two options. That's kind of neat. Oh, Mate8 is calling bingo. Let me pause the timer. Mate8 is calling bingo. Now, if I remember correctly, I should actually be able to jump over and have a look. Where am I going? Few cards. Where is Mate8? Can I find? There, Mate8. Ooh. Can I make this full screen? What can I do? Why is it letting me click on here? Nope, that's all I can do, and controller zoom doesn't work either. But we've got pixel art, stock assets, accessibility options, only made one game, and glitch/bug found. So fantastic, congratulations, Mate8. our first bingo winner. Okay. Let me give you a point. And I need to do this in 2 places, so just give me a second. 88 gets 1 point. And I also need to put it on this one. Where is my leaderboard? There. 88, 1 point. Excellent. Now things get a little more interesting. We're going to close that because we got it. We are now going to bump things up a notch. Now this might work, might not work. Someone might actually get bingo instantly because we're going to jump up to a 6x6. If I've done this correctly, it should automatically update all of your bingo cards. Like mine has now just transformed into a 6x6. There is a chance that someone immediately gets a bingo. So have a look at your bingo charts now. It should have saved any tiles that you already had clicked, but they might be shuffled into new positions. If you have lost anything, thankfully Raven is being absolutely amazing, and it is all on screen. Didn't update correctly? What happened for you, Jazzy? Worked for Mediate. I think... Oh no, I did lose a couple. Some of the ones down the bottom, because I had sound sliders. And you were able to get... Okay, so you will have to do a couple of extra ones. Checked ones are all garbled up. They are! Okay. It worked when I did it before. Okay, so here's what we're going to do then. We're going to do a bulk clear, just to make sure that we are good to go. Where is... Under options. We are going to clear all cards. There we go. So everyone start fresh. And then you can use the list that is on screen, courtesy of Raven, to remark all of your tiles. Let's see. So what did we have? Game less than 2. So there's no center tile on this one, which makes things a little bit more weird. Release date was after 2020. We did find a typo. Accessibility. It was more than $10. Trailer was less than a minute. Don't know about the UI. It's okay actually. It was wishlisted. Haven't found a dev logo. We've got stock assets because of the music. Less than 200 reviews. Similar games were fine. Separate sound sliders. Only made 1 game. Glitch or bug. Game's been updated. Controller compatibility. I didn't quite get it, but I nearly got it. Yes, it's got controller compatibility. Steam Deck accessible is not marked on the Steam store page, so I can't give it. Can't test it. Alright. This is actually getting my heart rate up a little bit, which is good. And I don't know how I'm going to do trying to do this for 3 hours. X, yes, you need to get a full line, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. 6 in a row. That will be your bingo. Okay. Mediate, yeah, you know, you can keep participating because it's technically a fresh bingo chart. So if you do manage to get 6 in a row, yeah, bonus points for you. Raven, yours got so much harder. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry. I'm going to laugh if Mediate's like, yeah, no, I got 6 in a row already. We're good. But the reason I wanted to do this is it does give an opportunity to reward people who were so close to a bingo before and had lots of ones marked, but nothing getting enough in a row. Gus, you lost a couple. That's it. It happens. Guy does things. Hello. Why is it bigger? Because someone got bingo on the 5x5. We've moved to a 6x6. And if someone gets the 6x6, we move to a 7x7. And you get more points for the bigger bingo. Alright, I think that's everyone up to date then. Cool. That's where we were. Let's jump across. We'll keep the timer going. We'll go to... actually, which one's closer? The Shitanston is closer. I'm going to be very careful with how I say that. Let's talk more gaming. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Ah, yes. The same generic town music. My favorite. Okay, nothing down there. Woo, we are zooming. Why am I so much shorter than everyone else? Am I like a 5-year-old toddler just going around and shooting rats with a crossbow? I have something for you. Do you want to take a look? Sure. An alchemist shop. I have a poison flask. Damage 1 shots per minute. Okay. I can't afford it. So you don't actually have something for me. You have something to sell me, and that's very different. Okay, thank you for the free money. I don't know who's leaving their cash in chests out in the woods, but that's a choice. Oh, more dead people. Unfortunate. No, I don't want to make a donation, because last time I did it, I didn't really get anything, did I? No tangible benefit, anyway. Not that I know of yet. Okay, and it's the same front of the town, same entrance. I'm truly sorry for the inconvenience, but our hospitable town is closed on quarantine. If you nevertheless find your way in, please inform the authorities and be ready to meet the consequences. It's a very polite way of, please turn yourself in to the police. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, we are Midget Plague Doctor today. Okay, so the dungeon is basically the same. Are we getting the same enemies or something different? Looks like same? Maybe? Yep. Still little rats. Oh, that one's bigger and faster, and he took 2 shots. Okay. We are getting some new enemies. Even if it's still just rats, it's big rats. Thank you for dying. Question is, will we get new equipment? And it seems like we will, because we saw the poison flask. But will we find anything in dungeons that's worth taking? Yep, come on. There we go. Oh, and they do actually just glide across the ground when the running animation stops. Ooh, okay. Explodey rats. Keep our distance from those guys. The combat is getting more interesting. I'm here for it. Missed him. It is still far less intense than the music would have you believe, though. If you can hear the drums. And I would appreciate it if we had... Oh no, there's a couple of little variations of rat dying SFX. Come on. This room has gone on for far too long. There we go. Alright. All we really need to do is send a few cats in here and job done. Oh, wait, tell me something? X said they got a bingo? Hold up, hold up. Wait, does this actually pause? Yes, it does. Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? Did X say they had a bingo? X said I got it. Okay. Hang on a second. We'll check it out. Because I now have the power. Okay. X. Where are you? I'm guessing it's this one because it's actually got things marked on it because we refreshed. Oh, damn, son! Yeah, I've got it. Gained more than $10. Less than 200 reviews. Stock assets. Chat wins Wordle. Wishes by Steam friend. And game has been updated. Hell yeah! Absolutely nailed it, X. Very, very well done. Okay, that is going to be 2 points for you. Give me a second. Why? Oh my god. Why do we try and do things with a white font? That is just so dumb. White font on a white background. Yeah. Way to make Grail think that he's broken something. To me, yeah, no, you're my friend who wish-listed it. Immediately followed by, wait, never mind, I'm dumb. That was beautiful. I love it. Okay, which means X jumps to the top of the bingo leaderboard with 2 points. X2. Alright, well, you might still have a chance to win because we're going to shuffle one more time. I'm going to close that. We are going to clear all cards. Boom. And we are going to edit, change to a 7x7. Save. Shaboom. Alright, you should now have a new bingo card, which is a 7x7. Let's have a quick look. What have we got? I got typo, wishlisted, released after 2020, accessibility, more than $10, trailers less than a minute, not original music, less than 200 reviews, chat wins Wordle, stock assets, no unique, similar games were fine, separate sound sliders, only made one game, bug found, game's been updated, controller compatibility. Oh, look at that right hand side, I was doing so well. There's been no tutorial, so I can't give it. The UI's not an eyesore. The UI's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It does not have more than 20 achievements. It is pixel art. Game suggests it is in chat. Alright, that's all I get. I got close. I'm 2 away. But if someone does have the 7x7, you will get 3 points. So, I'll let you guys carry on and figure out what you have and haven't got, because the list is on screen. Okay. I mean, you're missing unique in the description, the tutorial. Again, that is unfortunate. Alright. Carrying on. Restart the timer. Let's go. We still have 19 minutes of this game to play. Ooh, okay, we're getting a couple more of the big one. Oh, wow, he just launched himself at me. Okay. You're not holding back, are you, mate? Good lord, he's zippy. If they start getting swarms of like 40 of those, this game's going to be intense. I just don't know if it's going to go in that direction or if it's just going to start throwing... Keep doing small numbers of enemies like this. I mean, get away! Horrible, horrible, evil thing. Come on. Yeah. Nope. And are we going to get like enemies that actually shoot back at us? What's going to happen? Don't know. Okay. That is a room full of nothing. Love it. Alright, there's the exit. So there should be one more room down here to check out. Ah! I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Actually, nope, I take it back. I take it back. I'm in the wrong spot. I'm sorry for intruding. Go away, please. Ah! Ha! Okay, we're good. Cool. Alright. Job done. We've saved the town. We're incredible. Okay. Raven, you notice a couple were covered. Can't make it too readable. I'll keep them all there. Oh gosh, do we need more space on there? I can expand that a little. I think. Actually, I can't really make it too much more vertical. I'd have to make chat smaller. That is unfortunate. Our bingo list is bigger than I thought we'd get. Let me know if I need to resize it, but it should overlay on top of the chat box if you keep going. Shouldn't be the end of the world. Okay. I haven't seen anyone say that they've got a 7x7 bingo yet, so that's good. Alright. I was going to say, I was really surprised if we got a 7x7 bingo on the first attempt. But this game's given us quite a lot of tiles, which is good. Alright, we can go to Whitfango. Oh! We actually can't go to that other town anymore. We didn't get there in time. So this is the roguelike element. Okay. So it will give you some hints as to what is actually there that you can get and you can save. We didn't get there in time, so the town is dead. What did that say? Faith grants something? I missed it. Okay, we have a shop that you can't interact with. Curious. More shops. Hello! You just want what? You just want my money! Why do you guys want my money so bad? Huh? Fine. It's another 150, or, you know, I'll see if they sell any equipment here. Anyone got items to trade? No, there's just a little tent set up, but everybody is dead. I see. Ooh, okay, we got a decent amount of gold from that one, actually. This town is prosperous. Hi there. It was foretold in ancient books, retold by wise men, not some crooks, that rat invasion happens soon. When sun is showing shadowed rats, when everyone sees 666, it's time to die. It is our doom. I'm so glad you're here to tell us that. Did it say anything different? No, that's the same. Okay. Also, this guy is even more tiny than I am. Like, if I thought I was a child, this guy is not just a dwarf, but a dwarf child. And apparently, still given a license to drive a carriage. Okay, we'll make a donation because I've got nothing else to spend my money on. I don't know what that does, but I've got it. Maybe it'll give me some, like, extra defensive capability actually inside the dungeon. Can't tell. I don't feel like anything has changed. Okay. Love the fact it's still the same dungeon tiles. Do we get new monsters to fight? Still rats. But do we get new types of rats? That is the question. Okay. More of the explodey rats. Ooh. Okay. I see it. Ah! Okay, this is going to be a bit hard to focus while I'm still trying to walk and not fall off this stupid treadmill. Oh, okay, that's a lot of rats. I should have gone and bought the potion. Might have been useful. I can't shoot any faster than this. There's a rat in there that can blow things up. I need it. Come on. Yes, good. That dealt with a few of them. Okay. This stupid fast rat, go away. Alright, we're good. Didn't take too much damage there. I thought that was going to be worse. Whew. Okay. Hold up a second. Did someone say they got bingo again? What? Hang on. You're joking, okay? Why am I doing an idle animation right now? I'm on a treadmill, mate. We're getting steps in today. Can You Don't's not new to the stream. Can You Don't's been around for a while. Okay, you were joking. Cool. Whew. Right, we'll carry on. I was gonna say, like, if anyone was going to get 3, I feel like it might have been you, because you already got 1 bingo, so you would have already had so many on board. Okay. Oh, that was... Really? There's one more room up here. I don't know if it's worth actually trying to explore everything. I guess it's that risk-reward thing of, well, ow! You might get additional rewards, but you also just might take more damage, and I don't actually know how you heal in this game. Ah! Ow! Holy cow, you guys are so fast. Could you... Ow! Didn't even... Ow! Oh, and dead. Didn't even see it. Okay, that puts you back out here. Maybe that's what the blessing was for? Get an extra life? Does the dungeon change? Yes. Maybe? My map disappeared. Okay. Well. Hello. Raticus. Die. Well, oh, you take 3 hits now? Okay, sure. Sure. Go away. Good, you're dead. I mean, at least when there's so many rats, if you at least shoot in the right general direction, something will die. Okay. Boom. Okay, didn't see the one up there next to me, but I got the other one. So that's nice. There appear to be no iframes on the dodge, because I definitely dodged on that one and I still took damage. Okay, it's alright, we'll just bait them round in circles. Cool. So far, like, I don't mind the premise of this game. Like, I think it's got potential, but it does feel like it's not the best starting weapon that they could have come up with. I want something faster, more impactful. Like, if you're gonna throw swarms of enemies at me, at least give me a weapon that has, like, a bit of an area of effect, at least. Do we try this other room again? Yeah, heck with it. Let's see what happens if we die twice, huh? I'm already on less health than I was last time. Like, I get what it's going for. It's just not the best weapon to start you off with. Nope. Thank you. Because you have to also keep an eye on, like, the spawn points, that you don't accidentally stand where an explodey rat might just show up. And you got these guys, they're just ridiculously fast. Okay, at least I managed to take out a couple of the others with that exploding rat. Get out of here. Go away. Go away. Go away. You as well. Shoot. Ah! Okay. Ow. Alright, we've got an explodey one. I can't get it because my shots don't go through things. Ah! Almost lost my footing. Let's not actually fall off the treadmill on the first stream. That'd be bad. Okay, I think we got this. It's just you down there. Will you... Come here. Die. Thank you. Okay. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. Well, that was worth it. I'm so glad I subjected myself to rats for that. I keep forgetting that you can hold down left click just to keep shooting. The game did tell me that. I'm just a moron. Right. That was something. We've got plenty of gold and nothing to spend it on. Let's go to the next town. It looks like it's telling me again because it knows I'm not doing the thing. We can either go to Cogwitch or across to New Christdorf. Oh no, okay, now we can go down to Belkenham. Okay, so it doesn't become... I thought you wouldn't have the opportunity, but no, you can go back. It was just because on the other one, I would have to go back to there and then back to there. So if I go here, what the hell would happen? Also, apparently there was a key item here that I missed? Maybe? I don't know. Let's go to Cogwitch. Maybe? Nah, New Christdorf. We're going to New Christdorf. There'll be more choices on the other side of it. True faith. Maybe if you buy the blessings everywhere, you'll just live forever. I have something different for you. Do you want to take a look? Sure. Basic crossbow or basic Hydra. Damage 3, shots per minute 60. So that's what I'm using. So I can decrease... Why would I want that? The shots per minute are the same. But the damage goes down. Unless it actually shoots like multiple bolts, what would the point be? It just does less, but costs more. There's the blessing dude again. Okay. I feel like these maps are bigger than they need to be. I can heal you for a price. How much? 50. Okay, I'll take that. Because I am quite wounded. Give me some gold. I need to recoup my expenses. Do we have any other shopkeepers out here? Another stray chest. I will take that. Yeah, I feel like the shops, it's all randomly generated, which is an interesting idea. I just feel like it doesn't have to be quite this spread out, you know? They could be doing a little bit more with it, but it gets the job done, so I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, we're going to buy this just to see what it does. Sure. We now have the Hydra crossbow. I am hoping that it shoots multiple bolts, otherwise I don't know why it exists. Let's go right back in. Yeah, apologies. I've got 278 gold. Hey! Okay, it does shoot multiple. So this actually does 9 damage. Okay. I would really appreciate some different tiles for the dungeons. That'd be nice. At least we can shoot more things now. And this is as fast as it goes. Yeah! Go away, go away. But at least I don't have to be like so precise with my aim anymore, so this is actually easier for me. Ow! Stupid explodey rats. Get out of here. Get out of here. Can't you see I'm walking here? Yeah, get wrecked. By get wrecked, I mean I'm going to get wrecked. Ah! They move faster than they should. You're a big rat. You shouldn't move that fast. Okay. Exactly, yeah. I can focus more on evading. The thing is, you're assuming that while I'm walking, I can focus. Ow! I should have dodge rolled. There's a lot of exploding rats in here. What are they eating? Are they just being fed nitroglycerin? What is... Ow! Didn't... Okay. It's fine. I see you. No! Go away. Don't want none. Could you not? Go away. Holy cow. Okay. 3 health is... I mean... At the end of the day, it's only the last health point that actually matters. That's fine. Absolutely fine. As long as I've got 1, I'm not dead. I'm about to be very dead. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. Explodey rats, go away. Go away. I don't want you today. Yay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. We have 1 health. And very soon we shall have none. Holy crud, you're fast. Okay, okay. Oh, didn't even see him. And that is totally dead. Okay, so the blessing does give you an extra life. Good to know. Right, okay. Good to also know that the music just continues. That is game over. Alright, well, we'll do a new game, and let's see if maybe the world map is different. We've got 3.5 minutes. We can see if anything changes. Yes, I know, I have unfinished business here. That's fine. There's really no point in us going and trying to buy anything just yet, so we're just going to go straight in. Let's go. We can do this. We're going to kill all of the... Oh, holy crud, this room is so big. What is... Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. The rat holes can appear on walls, not just floors. Because before it was always just like a shadow appearing on the ground. But that one actually appeared as like a little cave in the wall, which is... That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Okay. You die. Come on. Room cleared. Look at us go. We are Vermin Killing Express. We are the exterminator. That was a terrible joke and I'm not sorry. You might wish I was, but I'm not. Alright. All I need now is like more movement options, things that give me critical hits. Like alternate to fire weapons could be cool. Like there's so many unused buttons here. Now it's just WASD and left click. They could be doing so much more. You're still alive. Get out of here. We don't want none of you. Alright. First dungeon cleared. Woohoo! Alright. This seems to be the same first town. I'm wondering if like maybe just this one is always the same. Yes, I'll make the donation. Yeah, there's nothing on the UI that changes to show that we have a blessing or not. I feel like that's a bit of an oversight. It would be nice to actually have something on the screen to tell you if you are blessed or not. Because otherwise you might go into a dungeon and die thinking that you have a lifeline. And then it's just instantly game over. I would also appreciate it, like, I get like some of these tents and things are set dressing, but they feel like they should be shops. And the fact they've got a sign out the front just makes me disappointed that there is nothing. Okay, it's the same map. That's fun. Alright, we'll go back to the Shadanston. Okay, is this any different? I don't think it is. I think this is the same. Does that mean the guy who sold the potion is here, and I can at least buy that and try it out? I don't know if I have enough money for it. Oh, okay. Oh, a basic sniper crossbow. Love that. Does 4 times as much damage, but shoots twice as slow. That's, okay, I at least appreciate that it gives me the chance to get a different piece of equipment, so that is definitely randomized. Ah, you look healthy enough. Okay, we didn't have a healer before. So yes, the vendors are randomized. That is definitely a thing. So that's kind of a neat touch. Alright. I think that's... I'm not going to dive into another dungeon just yet because we are pretty much out of time. And I think there's enough that we can share some thoughts on it while I bring up the vote. Because you guys are going to need to decide if we're playing more of this or moving on. And now just a heads up, I have reworded the poll. So your options for yes and no are gone. Because I kept on messing up the explanation for what you were voting on. So I tried to make it a little bit clearer. So have a look. Your 2 options are either spin or continue. That should make it just a little bit easier to understand what you're actually voting for. So it's either exclamation vote spin or exclamation vote continue. That'll decide what we do next. I think my final thoughts on the game, I shouldn't say final thoughts, you guys might somehow, for some reason, decide you want to see more of this. But I would say, like, in terms of a premise, it's pretty straightforward. I've not played Enter the Gungeon, but from what I've seen of gameplay of Enter the Gungeon, this looks relatively similar, just slower paced. I think it suffers from a lack of customization options at the start of the game, being able to choose even from like 1 of 3 weapons to help, you know, lean into a certain playstyle might be nice at the start. Definitely needs more enemy and map variety. Yeah, the fact that we went through about like 4 or 5 dungeons and it's all the same from a art perspective was kind of disappointing. Would have liked to have seen some different tile sets just to give the environments a little bit more personality. At the end of the day, like, we're traveling to different cities, they're in different locations, they've got different exterior environments. Why do they all have the same interior environments? Even some little things like sewers, like just little trails of water running through them, or maybe some have candle lights, or even like the grates are different. It just needs a bit more variety to actually have any kind of staying power. As it is, it's a cute game, maybe has more depth than we've been able to uncover in half an hour, but I would put this closer to being like a $5 game than I think it was like $14. I think they kind of missed the mark on it. But considering this is their first game on Steam, I don't want to be too harsh on it because I think they've done a lot of things right, considering, you know, what we've seen in other games that we've featured on here. So full credit to them. I don't think it's bad. I am being critical because I see potential. Alright, vote is over. We landed on 100% spin. There we go. Okay, so the vote is done, which means I can drop my speed down by 0.5. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, that brings me back down to 1.8, and this is where I'm now scared because the speed's going to go up a lot again. Let's quit the game. Okay. Goodness me, I've already been walking for like an hour and a bit already. That's good. Getting plenty of steps in today. Oh boy. Can't tell, like, I'm starting to get a little sweaty up there. We'll be fine. I think what we might end up needing to do is actually adjusting it slightly so that I can also drop the speed when someone gets a bingo. Because we're definitely going to be going up more than we're going down, and that's problematic. Alright, that said though, we are now going to reset the bingo because we're going to move on to a new game. So we'll pop this back to a 5x5. Where's my save button? There. Save. We will also delete all cards. And that should refresh it, or at least force a refresh for everyone. Let's see. Yep, cool. You have to put your name in again. Yep, can't spell. Still can't spell. There we go. And that should generate, yep, there we go, new 5x5. We're good to go. Okay, Ratamon. Thank you, Tameen. It's an interesting little game. We're going to take that off the wheel, and we're going to spin and see what we're playing next. This Nintendo review's not in the middle anymore? Oh, hang on a second, I can fix that. That is meant to stay locked. I don't know why it didn't. But that should automatically update for you. Ooh, we got Gardens of the Celestial Globes. I feel like I heard someone mention this recently. Okay, let's have a look. Gardens of the Celestial Globes. A book that you can play. Interesting. Okay. Let me just have a look and see who it was that suggested this game. Info, Guardians of the Celestial Globes was suggested by an angry goose. Just one angry goose, not multiple, just one. Yeah, not a demean game this time, sorry. Yeah, remember, this is definitely a smoother way to deal with the bingo tiles. I'm very happy with this. Probably one of the best $15 that I've spent. Okay, so let's see what this is all about and see how many times I'm going to need to put my speed up. And I think someone mentioned as well, Raven, yeah, you're also going to get a lot of speed ups at the same time. There is a cooldown that can only be done every 10 minutes. And I'm hoping that some people are going to be nice enough to actually use a speed down to counter some of the speed ups, but you will have to see what happens. Yeah, I think this was suggested either this month or last month. It was, yeah, this month, July 2025. It says here, a playable Codex Seraphinius? Don't forget to read the 100+ page manual. Oh boy! I hope you're ready for Grail narrates things today, because this is what we're doing. Yeah, I definitely put too much faith in people, Nick. Alright, let's see what we're getting ourselves into. So first things first, definitely has less than 200 reviews, so you can go ahead and get your center tile. That's the first speed up. The other thing I'm thinking that I might do to adjust how this works slightly is I might end up doing that I only put a speed up if it's something on my bingo chart, but I don't know. The whole point of this is I also want to be being, you know, more physically active, so I can't give myself too many outs on this. Okay, it was released after 2020, which I don't have on mine, but you might have on yours. Okay. Developer and publisher are the same. Do I have same developer and publisher? I do not. Okay, but that's fine. That's another one. We're going back up again. Have they done anything else? No. Structures from Obscurity. This is the only game that they have published, so they've only made one game. Speed up. Do I have only made one game? I don't think I do. Okay, cool. Unfortunate. We have got two people who have wishlisted it. Zonorix being one of them. Good taste, my friend. But no one has purchased it. So we only get the wishlisted by a Steam friend tile there. Speed up again. Okay. It is more than $20. Sorry, more than $10. It's over 20. But yes, more than $10. I don't have it. That's another speed up. No luck on this one. We do have Steam achievements, but we only have 11, so we don't get that one. Have we had any updates? No, no updates. Haven't had that in a while. Okay. What did I miss here? A partial. I'm gonna call that. That's controller support. We definitely have controller support. Controller compatibility. There we go. Speed up. Okay. Do we have a trailer? We have 2 trailers. Let's have a look. We'll see how long they are. 18 seconds. This is the trailer. Where's my cursor? There. This looks wild. I have no idea what I am looking at. I can barely read the text. A young parasite. Okay, but that is a trailer less than a minute. I don't know what that was, but that's a speed up and a trailer less than a minute. There we go. Okay. This is some weird stuff going on here. What's the other trailer? Is it any better?
Elementals.
46 seconds. So both trailers are less than a minute.
Generated by magical energy. A special magical attraction allows their bodies to maintain their shape.
Okay. Arena mode. Cursed Lands, Ice Canyon. So you've got different preset worlds. You can have bots. You can have different amounts of players. And you control a planet. What is happening? Have you ever looked at something before that has so many elements that look familiar and yet unidentifiable at the same time? Because that's the vibe that I'm getting here, like creature of sparks, satellite. This satellite attacks with 3 missiles. Each missile does 30 damage and 30 other damage and 30 yet another damage. These are all words that my brain comprehends and understands, but does not understand. I have no context for what is happening here. This is an interactive art piece that's similar to the Codex Seraphinius. I don't even know what that is, but there we go. Okay, do we have the word unique? We do, but it's only in the reviews, not in the store page. That doesn't count. But we do have crab warriors, so this game has to be peak. It doesn't have anything here saying like relevant games, but in the more like this, apparently it's similar to Maple Story, Deep Rock Galactic, Monster Train 2, and Binding of Isaac maybe. The rest of those, I don't think so. So I'm going to say, yeah, unrelated. Do we have... I don't have it. But I think that's what we're looking for, right? We want unrelated. I don't know if it's a weird genre blend, because I don't know what the genres are. I have absolutely no clue. But I'm very surprised that the word unique is not in here somewhere. I'm going to double check. Where is it trying? Oh, it is there. It is there. I apologize. It was hiding on the show more section. It does have unique. Okay, we've got unique in description. Damn, I'm going to speed up again. And I've got to speed up for the unrelated games. We're up to 2.8. All right. We're hitting new territory. Doesn't look like it has trading cards because it's normally listed here. And it doesn't have enough achievements to qualify. So that is unlucky. All right, I think that's all. Is there anything else that I should be looking for? I'll check. Yeah, if unique was ever deserved, Sander, I agree. Like, this is a great example of where it needs to be. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good. Please be aloof and miss things. Don't worry. The higher this speed goes, the more I need to concentrate on not falling over. And the only break that I'm going to get is while we're downloading and purchasing the game. That is my chance to have a breather and drink some water. Alright, on that note then, let's get this added to the cart. I'm going to put you guys over to the advert. And reminder, if you're speedy on the Wordle, you might get an extra tile. Or if I'm slow to purchase the game, either one could happen. Okay. Let's get that done. Okay. Install. We're going for the beans again. Strong start. Gray's up to 7 orums. We're getting close to people being able to actually purchase some of the things now. This scares me. Oh, there we go. Game is downloaded already. Sorry, too fast. It was 320 meg download. Let's see what the file size is. Browse local files. Guidance of Celestial Globes. 1.73 gigabytes, that counts. We got it. God damn it, that's another speed up. Oh god. Okay. Do I have... I don't have more than 1 gig. Alright, cool. Well, I at least get to hop off the treadmill for a minute while you guys do the Wordle. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I get a second just to breathe and actually drink my tea that's been sitting here for the last hour and a half. Oh, Demeen found a typo. Random worlds generator. Let me have a look. Verify, verify. Where does it say that? I see random world generator. Okay, only mentions random twice. Oh, right, yeah, it's in the first little bit of description. Fire Arcane AI support random worlds generator. So yes, I will give that. That's a typo. And that is speed up again. We're up to 3. Okay. Do I... And I don't even have typo. Oh my gosh. This is the worst. Worst day ever. Okay, dummy worked out well. You've got a few extra letters there. Ooh, Bumpy, you are 1 away with 1 attempt left. Is it Dumpy? Jumpy, Lumpy. It wasn't Lumpy! No bingo tile for you. Unfortunate. Okay. That was okay. When I'm off the treadmill, my head's just down here. Hello. It is short Grail today. How you doing? I didn't know I was going to be there until I changed the scene back again. Oh no. I will give Grail losers it for that because I just made myself laugh. Like, hey guys, how you doing today? I skipped leg day. We have problems. Well, hello there. I've been expecting you. All right, back on the treadmill. Here we go. Whew. And the thing is, I now know that I have to maintain this speed for like at least the next half hour, which is kind of scary. I think what we'll do is if we get a bingo, we might drop the speed by like 0.2 or something like that. Just so that I don't suffer for the entire stream. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I might actually be alright going at this pace. Yeah, a couple of people got 7 already. That's what scares me. Alright, let's actually get in and have a look at what Gardens of Celestial Globes is. Where is it launching? There we go. Okay, that is definitely not... Oh, actually, I think it is the right resolution. The Steam overlay pop-up looks right, just the cursor is massive. Guardians of Celestial Globes. The hypermagic spiral has created endless gardens of inner spiral worlds to which you have to go, choosing 1 of 10 races to control the personification of the related celestial body to win the opposition, driven by the great magic. Structures from obscurity. Okay. I understand none of this. Now, they said there was a manual. I may need to read the manual. Where does one find the manual? Where is my manual? Manuel? Under, like, additional content? Nope. Nothing in details. Where is the manual? It's on the store page. Is it linked from there? What? I know some of these. Okay, maybe it's in the local files. Hang on. I need to go back. It has achievements, but not enough to qualify, Amra. It needs to have at least 20. Okay. Do we have a manual? I don't know why the first actual DOL file is called Face Punch. That's concerning. None of that sort of fluorescent content. I don't know where the manual is. There's a problem. It says it should be there, but I don't know where. If it is there, it's not just a file. I was thinking there might be like a PDF or a notepad file, but there ain't. It's not there. Okay, sure. Where is it? Oh, Lenny Mountain Fire. Hello, how are you? Are you, by any chance, any stretch of the imagination, a new person in the chat? Is that a name that I do not recognize? No, we can definitely do Grail loses it, because I was laughing hard at short Grail. Lenny is! Okay, fantastic. I'm assuming he's saying hello because he is. Or they. I shouldn't assume gender. Hello. With a name like Lenny, I'm assuming you are male, but who knows. Okay. Actually, that's a good question. Can someone just double check for the achievement time? Did I set it to more than 10 or more than 20? I think I set it to more than 20. Oh, Lenny, you're here on the Blueprint stream. Ah, okay. We don't have a new person in chat. Unfortunate. Close, close. Okay, thanks for confirming, Lenny. I appreciate that. Okay, so we didn't get a new person in chat. Not yet. But does that mean that we have... Has someone got a bingo? It is greater than 20. Okay, cool. I wasn't misremembering then. What did I miss? Yeah, sorry, guys, those things you can't share links in the chat. Mamamoo says they've got bingo. Okay, we will go and we'll verify while we have some absolutely lovely background music, which I might actually bump up just a little bit so you guys can hear. Because this is lovely, lovely stuff. Where is my bingo? Come on back. There we go. View cards. Let's see what Mamamoo has got. There we go. Mamamoo, let's just verify. We have Grail loses it, typo, less than 200 reviews, same developer and publisher, and file greater than 1 GB. Mamamoo has nailed it. Round of applause in the chat. That is 1 point for Mamamoo. I will now begin the process of allocating points. Mamamoo only has 1 M at the start. Come on, Grail. Get it together. You can type and walk at the same time. Come on. Multitasking. It's not that hard. You've done this before. It's fine. Don't know why you're even worried. Nothing to worry about at all. Okay, there we go. Mamamoo is in. We need to add that to the stream as well on the leaderboard, which is going to put you in 3rd place. Mamamoo, 1 point. Excellent. Which means it is time to increase the size of the bingo. We're going up to a 6x6. Okay. Yep, no center tile to worry about there. Boom. We are going to scramble and clear. So your cards will automatically refresh, but you'll need to reapply all of your ticks. Krasnov is about to start talking to them about the time they put him in a rubber room full of rats. Look, that only happened out like once, mate. It's fine. Okay, we had more than $10. Game was not updated. We didn't win Wordle. Release date was after 2020. I believe we can mark off original music. So I don't think I've heard this before anywhere else. I'm happy to give that. Files greater than gigabyte. We found a typo. Similar games were unrelated. I think that's all I've got on mine. Okay, cool. So just make sure that you use the list that Raven is so kindly providing in the top right. Again, shout out Raven. Thank you so much for your help. And if you do happen to have a bingo on the 6x6, let me know ASAP. I'll give you some time to mark those off while we go back into the game and see if we can figure it out. I don't know where the manual is. If there is a manual, I have no idea where it is. So let's just see what is happening here. I also can't find any options, so...
Shadow spinners are the
here we go.
insect predators that once have entirely fused.
Alright, I'm starting the timer.
Their spider
We're in
webs
game.
are very durable, and their wool practically does not reflect light.
Okay.
Crab warriors are warlike crab-like creatures covered with durable armor. They activated during a long battle, becoming more aggressive.
We're not reading the last line? Okay. Crab warriors excel in defense. We'll pick crab warriors. I'm assuming we get to pick 3 different things. Yeah, there's no settings menu here. The original manual's in the discussions. Okay, if I leave the game, it actually just quits the entire thing. Okay, cool. Cool. I thought I'd maybe go back to like the main menu, but no. Gust, thank you for hanging out today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And hopefully we'll see you in the next stream. Okay. Wow. Interesting. It sounds like someone said that there is the full one in the discussions. We said there was a manual, but where is it? Don't think the files are in the game. Thank you for your interest. Include the updated animated version of manual into the game, but yes, you can also see it in the game, last game trailer. If you read the old one, it's there. Okay, so it is animated version of the manual into the game. Cool. Alright, well, it's in there then. So that's fine. I've not found any settings, so I don't think there are sound sliders. We are kind of settingless. It's very unfortunate. Penelope, hello! Someone's streaming, too shy for tap figure to drop in and say hello. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Feel free to hang out and lurk if that's your thing. Appreciate you just being here, and thank you for support on the channel. But also, thank you for being here for the first time, because we are playing bingo. Feel free to play along if you want to have a little bit of fun, but we do actually have a tile on our bingo cards for a new person in the chat. Amazing, and I get that one as well. Woo! Hope you are doing well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. If you want to join in the community, don't forget that we also have a Discord where we've got a bunch of friendly people that just love talking about weird and obscure games. So always welcome to hang out there if you want. So, I just don't understand what is going on in this game. For modes, we have Arena, Quest, Tower, Teams. Oh, we have a manual. Oh, hey, wait. We have language settings here. Why? Ooh, music sounds... Okay, no sliders. We just have music sounds on and off. Why is it here, of all places? And Bucktick, absolutely. Conversations with Fuke, thank you for stopping by today. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you again next week. Okay, we do also have the manual here. Change sheet with mouse scroll. I am so confused about what this is. So this is changing the sheet in this menu, and then I'm going to press any button to go back to the main menu. Oh, good golly gosh, there is a lot in this manual. Increase, decrease, portal, passage, generate, sanctuary, healing rain, with a thunderstorm, earthquake, fiery vortex, black hole, chest, pedestal, lever, boiler room, shrine, mage's tower, storehouse, tiny village, tower, lesser demon, greater demon. That one's animated. Look at him. He's an angry little guy. Wizard's eye. Just the one. We lost the other. The actual wizard. It still only has one eye, though. The all-seeing wizard with his one powerful eye. Plant, root crop, an overgrown root crop, cold, frost, chill, ghost, spectrum, pygmy, Siamese pygmies. Coral troll, coral giant, filth, abomination. The crab warriors. Blade. Attack. Look at all those attacks. It's so many. Yeah, good tutorial is dead in the water right now. Blade throw. Giant claw. A giant crab claw. It's a special weapon of some kind. Look, there is a lot in here. A handful of stars is a weapon. I am a cosmic entity. Fear me. Okay. I think we're back to the start. Got a magic tower. That is a spoon. That is a magical spoon. No, this is different. We haven't seen... There is so much in here. Secretion ducts. I understand absolutely none of this. Holy cow, there's a lot in here. How many things did they make for this game? It just keeps going. Field of Shadows, Ion Shards, Lightning Crystal, Moonstone, Source of Arcane, Root of Purification, Magic Mirror, Personification of Fire, Fascinator's Hand, Power of Persuasion, Orbitoclast. This is actually impressive and terrifying. Yes, the UI is most definitely an eyesore. You can go ahead and mark that one off. I know they could make it worse if they tried, but they'd actually really have to try. I don't have UI as an eyesore, and that is disappointing. Alright, so we have to choose different factions, I guess, that are going to be playing. So
alchemists are the creatures who have devoted themselves
Love
to
the
the
text
study of the
speech.
nature of magical matter. They heal wounds by the universal composition, which they concentrate from disintegrated fragments of hypermaterial clouds.
Alchemists excel in their ability to regenerate. Sure, we'll pick them. Maybe mycelium?
Mycelium are the vegetative bodies of highly developed fungi. They feed on electricity, which they need to maintain the higher functions of the mind. They can grow wherever there is a source of electricity.
Mycelium excels in possession of lightning. Not using it, they just accumulate it. Okay, we'll grab some mycelium. I'm absolutely going to pick the crab warriors.
Crab warriors are warlike crab-like creatures covered with durable armor. They activated during a long battle, becoming more aggressive.
Because if anyone actually knows, crabs are the natural endpoint of evolution. Everything will become a crab eventually. It's kind of weird. Raven, I love your suggestion there. This is secretly a two-player game similar to Keep Talking Nobody Explodes. I love the idea that someone is just trying to, like, fumble their way through the game, and there's someone else with a 1,000-page glossary / textbook, and they're flipping through trying to figure out what is this thing and how does it work. That is mind-blowing. And maybe we'll grab the Keepers of Time.
Keepers of Time are the embodiments of periods of eternity formed by mixing time and space.
Okay, they're superior to everyone else in the control of time. Also, we had ISO UI. I've got to bump up my speed one. I forgot to do that. Okay, I'm up to 3.1 now. Yeah, customization, something like that. I think so. Also, hi PK Lucky. There's another name I don't recognize, and Birim as well. How you doing? This is a weird game. Also, that just reminds me, I need to actually update the game that I'm playing on Twitch, because you can sometimes get in trouble if you don't. Although the Twitch stream might have died. I can't actually tell. I don't know if anyone is actually over there, but it looks like it might be dead. So I think I actually probably won't worry about that, actually. It says live but unstable. Poor network connection detected. Average stream bitrate too high. I'm sorry, Twitch. Is my stream too good for you? Deal with it. Cool. We'll pick there. We've got 4 different factions in. 7 bots, because that's what it recommends. Number of players is also preset to 4. A random number of locations. Let's start a new game. Oh, God. It is actually 4 players. Can I not play this?
First victory.
What? Just... Huh. X, yeah, no, I dual stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and apparently I have no... Okay, this is... Whatever this is, it's terrible, and I don't know what the controls are. Spacebar does that. Okay, we're going back to the main menu because I think I need to find a way of doing this that is maybe like single player? Why is it only... It's always 4 players? Can I not just play by myself? Or is it because I put in 4 races? Hang on, maybe that's where I went wrong. We do arena, but can we take... Oh god, what have I done? Teams off. Ah, yes. Okay, I need to pick just one. Got it. That's where I went wrong.
Covered with durable
okay.
They activate
now it's just one player.
Becoming more aggressive.
Start a new game. Okay. Crystalline Glacier. Main structure. Protection increases by 10%.
First victory.
I got a victory. Oh, I left click to swing the crab arm. Run away. Apparently, I am held up by... Oh, the mouse isn't bound to the window. This is a problem. I'm dead. Can I... Oh, I can turn around. Okay. I just have to not move the mouse side to side. Otherwise, I click out and then we have problems. Go to the portal. Ah! Spider thing. I don't seem to be able to beat the spider thing. Yeah. No. Aha! I hit you from behind. You never see it coming. Maybe. Nope, I can't beat the spider thing. Good to know. I have to run away from that. What? Okay. I don't know what any of this is. Bag can contain items. Blade throw. How do I say yes to doing that? I don't know what any of the controls are. This is... Huh. What? Okay. Use the sanctuary. Yes. It's not that button to say yes. Is it that button? That button? Ah, it is a right click. And we'll use that as well. Aha. So you actually have to select it in the menu and then you can use it once. Astral Mist or just attack. Okay. Ah, what are you? Giant orb, please die. Choose reward? Yes. Golden scales as a thing that we have now. This, I didn't even have time to read that. It's gone. Okay. I do not understand anything. I'm assuming this is bad. I can't get away. I am...
2 wins in a row.
I got some kills. I have a crown over my head. I think that means I'm winning. I think I'm winning, guys. Somehow. The owner's loss rewarding him equal to his victor. Okay. Choose a reward. I don't know what any of those are, but that looks like it gives me arms. I will take it. Bearer of the Periopod satellite. Okay. How do you use... Well, there it was. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I guess items are just always in use? Maybe? Because that did nothing. That also did... kinda nothing. Ah! Also, I don't really understand how turning around works. Sometimes I turn around and then I just die instantly. He just turns back again. We're just gonna sit here and hit each other until something happens, I think. Either I'm gonna die or he's gonna die. Who knows? Could be anything. We're dead. I think, or am I just in a menu? I don't know. Oh, okay, there was a shop. I went and hid in the shop because I'm a coward like that. Will you just hit that guy? Maybe? I don't even know where, like, health is or how anything works. Can't go off the side of the screen there. I have clicked out of the game. Go me. I have many questions and no answers. Okay. That worked when I did a right click. So I can... Nope, nope, we don't want to face that way. Okay, that's fine. But I would appreciate it if you did. Okay. Ha! I threw my blade at you, and it looked like that worked. That went the wrong way. Blade throw? Yes. Can we throw it that way? Ahoy!
Wins in a row.
We've got another kill. This blade throw is great. It's just very difficult to aim. Ha, nope, that went the wrong way as well. I went through. What is happening? Ha! I think I'm trapped. I'm dead. Okay. Something good might have happened there. What? Go to the passage. Yes. Ooh. New area. Generator of thing. Visit the shrine. You have no caged elementals. Okay. I've got another thing. Why is this game so... Collect mushroom of everyone. Yeah, why not? Don't know what it does, but I've got it now. More generators of things and stuff. Seeds of enlightenment. And then a storehouse. I have so many questions. Has anyone done a drug here? Is this what doing a drug feels like? Very possibly. Although it's going to be a very specific drug. Good lord. Oh, someone said talking about like what it is. Essence of Timelessness. Summon the Timekeeper, Timebreaker, Time Warper. I just got a rare achievement and I was doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Someone says they've got a bingo. Can I even pause the timer? No? Did I hit numlock? That should be fine. Why is the timer not pausing? Timer. No? I've broken something. There we go. Timer paused successfully. Good. What is happening? It is apparently some kind of arena deathmatch game, but I don't know how or why. Oh. Huh. Apparently after walking for about 2 hours, it just automatically turns off. Didn't know that. Well, very sorry, but I need you to keep going. And now I don't know what speed I was on. I think I was on about 3.2. So we're going to put that back up. There we go. Can't be cheating now just because it decides that that's the thing that's happening. Whew. All right, so Raven said they think they've got bingo. Let's have a look. Few cards. We'll see if we're right. Can I find Raven? Raven, that does not look like a bingo. There's a few things missing here. Is it borderless full screen? I think technically yes. Or I think it might just be no, it's not windowed. I think it is borderless full screen because I can move my mouse away from it. So I think you might be right. I will give that. I think it is borderless full screen. So go ahead and mark that. Because if you, yeah, no, with borderless full screen, you have got a bingo. Because you've got multiplayer, because technically it is. I didn't call it, and actually I need to bump my speed up for that. Because it is multiplayer. It is borderless full screen. There was a typo. We found unique in the description. I did lose it. And the similar games were definitely unrelated. Very sorry, Mamamoo, but Raven called it first. So I've got to give it to them. Which means Raven is going to get 2 points, but there's still a chance to earn more. Let's add. Nope. Raven here. 2 points there. Need to do that. And do it here as well. Okay. Bumping you into second place. Oop, Raven, and 2 points. Not 22 points. Congratulations. Alright, our first bingo. Nicely done. Okay, which means we are now going to do a reset and refresh and we move to the 7x7. Last chance for points. Here we go. Boom. 7x7. Center square is the free space. Don't know why that keeps unticking. That's fine. Alright. And we do a scramble and clear. So everyone gets shuffled. Boom. To me, we can agree the game's horrible with the only one who cannot look away. I'm the same. It's like, I have no clue what's happening, but there's something weird going on. So, less than 200 reviews. Release date after 2020. Game costs more than $10. Same developer and publisher. Have got that one. Developer published only one game. Do I have only made one game? Perfect. Friend wishlisted. Got that one. Controller compatibility, apparently. Haven't tested it, but apparently it does have it. Do I have controller compatibility? Nice. Trailer was less than a minute. I don't have that one. Oh, yes I do. There, trailer less than a minute. Unique in the description. Do I have unique on the bingo chart? I don't think I do. No. Okay, that's fine. What else am I looking for? Unrelated similar games. Do I have... Yep, similar games unrelated. Got it. Typo. Do I have typo? I don't think I've got typo. Oh, man. I just got another achievement. For summoning more things. I'm doing nothing, and I'm winning. Okay, this is how we do it. Okay. What else do we have to do on here? I definitely lost it. Grail loses it. Oh, look at that left-hand column. I'm doing well. Game file size was more than a gig. New person in chat. Do I have new person in chat? I have game suggester in it. There we go. New person in chat. Got it. UI is an eyesore. And multiplayer. Okay. No bingo for me. Not on that one. Okay. Oh, yes, I would say this probably counts as a bug, actually. Go ahead and mark that off, yeah. It's definitely a bug with the achievements. I shouldn't be getting achievements when I'm not even playing the game. Not for achievements that actually have criteria to earn them. Do I have... Ah, yes, glitch test bug. There we go, got it. What is... If it was a good tutorial and had rebindable controls, I would have got the 7x7 bingo, but not even close. Okay. Oh, what was that you found there, Damien? One interesting review. Did you enjoy browsing around 973 et Namu 973 back in the day and staring at the paintings of David Dennison? Or, if you don't know what those things are, what about extremely complex and obscurantist interactive experiences bordering on troubled outsider art? The manual included with the purchase of the game was seen clocked in 123 pages and details the game's crafting recipes, bizarre key bindings, strange creatures, structures, and so on. You'll understand less than nothing if you go into this game blind and without reading it. This is something that will take you some time to understand, as typical gameplay basics are totally issued. I 100% agree with that. Okay, I am apparently in a shop. I'm going to start the timer again, which refuses to work when I'm actually in the game. Why aren't we working? There we go. Timer's going again. We're good. Okay. In other words, huge learning curves. You have to forget almost everything you know about playing the game in order to play through this. Though the rudimentary Metroidvania platforming and item collecting is somewhat straightforward, nothing else is. Platforming? Where? Collecting is somewhat straightforward, nothing else is. There's an invented logic at play here. There's the furthest thing from intuitive. While I recommend this game for its scope, art style, and general uniqueness, I do feel that I should warn people that they're about to play, what they're about to play. This is an interactive art piece that's similar to the Codex Seraphinius. To say the gameplay is rough is an understatement. It barely functions at all, and he plays an enormous globe. Just remember, regard all Dharmas as dreams. Yeah, I have no idea who the target audience is. The fact that they've even said that there's Metroidvania elements and platforming blows my mind. I don't even know how you would work that into this. Okay, I don't even know how much currency I have. It says it's going to cost 2 something to buy this. I can change? Oh, okay, yeah, there's more things here. Fire converters, arcane converters, Chaplet of Lightning, Chaplet of Fire, Victim's Guard. Magic Mirror. This item creates an illusion in 10% of cases when taking certain types of damage. But I don't know how much currency I've got to actually buy things. But there's also so many things that I could buy. Want to buy a Demon's Tail? Every attack has a 5% chance to enslave the attacked creature. There is some wild stuff going on here. You know, I can't buy anything. But I also love them, just this weird, like, crafted 2D image. I would love to know what some of the... What are you? Someone just tried to do some kind of elemental attack at me. I think. Maybe. Portal! Everyone else that was here trying to kill me is now gone. Which is nice. Another generator. It's so interesting that the areas are actually relatively small as well. Okay. More mushrooms. I don't know if I'm meant to be trying to kill you. There's also little circles. Ah, the circles must be our health, because as I'm attacking, that is going down. Yes, I killed it. I did something. I feel like I need someone to have the manual open. Like, I know we joked about the whole, to keep talking and nobody explodes before, but I think that might legit be how this works. Okay, now you should be dead. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the little circles overhead appear to be health. I don't know what regenerates it, but I collected something from killing them. Can I visit the shrine? I have not the right thing for that still. These are definitely, apparently, enemies. Okay. That was fun. Guess that's what combat looks like in this game. We have passages, don't know where they go. I also don't know how I heal. I'm able to kill these things relatively easily, but I'm definitely losing health. Okay, so the blade throw does prevent me from attacking for a couple of seconds after I use it. There we go. Can I... Yeah, I can't even use items. Mushroom of everyone dry. The use of this mushroom in a... I was reading that. I have so many things now. Where'd it go? Is it in my bag? No? There. No? There. Use mushroom in a raw form causes It keeps disappearing from my inventory. If I scroll backwards, like if I scroll forward and find it, I then scroll past it and back again, it's not there anymore. So I go Wanderer's Bag, I scroll down, I find the mushroom. I scroll down again, I find the Season Enlightenment. I scroll up, I find Blade Throw. I scroll up again, Electric Discharge. I scroll down, we're back at the Wanderer's Bag. How does that work? I don't understand how you get a simple scrolling mechanic so wrong. Okay. Am I eating the corpse of my enemies? Probably. Using the dried form activates all seeing for 10 seconds. Sure, let's eat a mushroom and see what happens. If I can find the damn thing in my bag. Okay. Mushroom. I have eaten it. I have an icon over my head for 10 seconds. Which apparently does a thing. It's gone. Well, that was wonderful. It appears that health also slowly regenerates over time, because I am somewhat healed after sitting there for a minute. The problem is I don't have time to sit down and read a manual for half an hour. I need someone else to read the manual and then feed me tips. Flask, release energy, Season of Enlightenment, works in 2 steps. I'm so overwhelmed by what is that? Okay, that was a respawning enemy. Cool. Good to know. Okay. That's all I have in my bag now? Oh, I definitely had more than that. Is there a difference between, like... No, scrolling up and scrolling down is different things. So you scroll down to cycle through your items, you scroll up to cycle through your skills. I figured something out! Oh my god, is this what it feels like to learn something? Oh god. That is the best thing that I've been able to figure out. Okay. So, electric discharge. So I have spells. Okay. That's cool. Looks like that's a one use. So although it's magic, it's a one and done. Okay. Okay. We're figuring some things out. Those give energy, which presumably I need to use. I think the game just crashed because I can't move. Oh no, there we go. No, I just got stopped for some reason. All right, cool. Cool. Oh, that wasn't a crash. That was something else. All right, let's go through the portal. Let's go through the portal. We are attempting to go through the portal. We did it. We're in... What are you? Why are you a keykeeper? What does that mean? What are the keys? I have collected you. Let's go. Okay. Multiple key keepers. Where are they keeping the keys? What is the key for? Do I want fruits of the brain bush? Sure. 1 to 6 are abilities? They don't seem to be. You found tips. Alt. Alt does nothing. Tab does nothing. Does not open the Celestial Vault. I'm sorry. But no, 1 through 0 do nothing. F keys do nothing. Alt does nothing. Control does nothing. Tab does nothing. Shift does nothing. Okay, I hit the Windows key. That's on me. Left and right click do things. Scroll wheel does things. WASD is move, and none of the other buttons seem to do anything either. Okay. Loving the fruit of the brain bush. What are you? A talker. Okay, we've got keepers and talkers. It's kind of because this gives me the vibe like there are definitely biomes in these areas, but I don't know what they're for and what they do. I opened a chest and it has a red mesh in it. It's a cage. It allows you to capture and transfer neutral creatures. I don't know what my goal is here. Are you friendly? I also don't know why sometimes the camera correctly changes from one side to the other and sometimes it really doesn't. Oh, you are not oh, you are... I should not have attacked you. Like there. I moved up and I tapped to the left and the camera flicked and then flicked back again instantly. Okay. That just made me smaller. Which I feel like might actually be a good thing. Because I can see more of everything else. Use the sanctuary. Ooh. Ooh. I am invisible. I have become one with the universe. I think this might be problematic. I could definitely tell that they have put so much time and thought into creating whatever universe this is. But who is it for? Yeah, I've got nothing. I'm also... Hey! Okay, as soon as I attack, I become visible again. That's cool. Whatever you are, I can kill you. Please die. Love the little rainbows that appear. That's cute. But I still don't know what we're trying to achieve. Okay, is this back to the first area now? No. Not quite. This is the second area where we were collecting stuff. Okay. That was the storehouse. Can I go all the way back to the start? Like, how many layers are there to this? Go through this portal. Items can combine. Nope, this is back here again. So where do you take me? Passage to here. That was the storehouse. Do these passages just go back and forth? They do. They are actually linked. So there is some kind of logic to how this world is built. I just don't understand what the objective is. Is there some kind of existential threat in the center of the universe? I have a feather of a firebird. Burns out things, it's droppable. Lovely. Whatever that means. There's no point, Raven, trying to find stuff about how to play because this is going to be over pretty shortly. Oh, whatever you are, you've decided you wanted to fight me, so there you go. How'd that go for you, Sonny? Whoa, new area discovered. I'm just waiting for something to like run in and just kill me and I lose all of my progress. Keepers of Time. Okay. What is happening? That takes us back here again. But that looked like dropped items or something. Huh. One way or another, this has been an experience, and I'm sure that there is someone who will see this and go, this is the game for me. I am not that person. I am very sorry, but I am not that person. But maybe it's someone in chat. So we're putting this to the poll. Cast your votes. Are we spinning the wheel or are we exploring more of whatever the heck this is? And while you're casting your votes, let's maybe have a look at some of the other comments and things on here. The game is so peculiar. I've seen a bunch of art stylized games. This one manages to be a lot strange, to be honest. Let's see what you come up with. Definitely looks really abnormal, which is exactly why I'm eager to try it. Okay, so this is obviously before it was released. Bit of conversation about the demo. Rushed to download it just to find it wasn't on Steam. There's people that were actually excited about this. Whoops. Something is happening. I am being attacked. I am dead. Do I lose all my stuff? I kept my items, but I lost some of my spells. Also, I never figured out how to use the crystalline glacier. I think it is just always on. But this appears to be like the only area where there's combat and tadpoles that are trying to kill me. They don't seem to be decreasing my health, whatever they are. Green orbs. Oh, they're parasites. I actually caught one. What was that? I picked up a parasite. But I'm also concerned that there's so many here. Oh, there we go. I killed a thing. I am the savior of the universe. Or I glitching and getting teleported. One of probably both. Actually, now I think about it. We are in combat. Alright, cool. That's all I needed to do to win. Apparently. There we go. I am the best at this game. I don't know how it ends, but I have done something. I am on fire. I don't know if that's good or not, but it's happening. Green orb got me again. Okay, that was fun. I don't know how we figure out who won that, but something happened. Weirdly enough, the thing that comes to mind when I think about this game, also thank you, the poll is closed, is something like Tales of what's it called, like Marjael or something like that, where it's got like thousands of achievements because there's so many little things and unique things that can happen in that game. It reminds me of that because it feels like there's depths to explore that no one is ever going to find or even know about except the person that made the game. I am glad that I got to experience that. I never want to play that again. Never. But I got 2 achievements, and one of them is only 5% of players have got it. So apparently I am an absolute pro at this game. It is I'm very, very special. Could I try changing the mode? No, we're not going back. Very sorry. It is not happening. Alright, we had the vote, which means I get to put my speed down by 0.5. Yay. That's nice. Alright. While I am actually able to walk and talk at a somewhat normal level, I would appreciate it if someone could test to try redeeming something and see if it works. Because this is new, I've not actually tried them before, don't know if it'll work. But I believe, yeah, X has got 10 Aurum, so you should be able to redeem either a speed up or speed down. We're going to do one more game for today. Yeah, dying from the game, not the treadmill. Although we're doing alright. I've gotten in, holy moly, 7,000 steps so far. Like, this is working. Literally, like, some days when I am actually just, like, you know, a normal day at work, I will get in maybe, like, 3,000 steps. So this is good. Does the Aurum reset every stream? No, it should carry across. Your Aurum should build up as long as you're using the same account and the same username. So it will build up and you can use it on the next stream. Yeah, I want someone to try redeeming one. Oh, there we go. Gray's trying to redeem speed down. It did work, but I need to increase the actual volume of the sound effect. Okay, thank you, Gray. I appreciate that. Let me just find that, because I'll need to probably bump the sound levels for both of them. Loyalty, there. Settings. Nope, wrong spot, here. That's the one I want. We'll bump that. Be about twice as loud as it was, I think. That fixes that one. So we're doing some on-the-fly adjustments. Perfect. Wait, did that save? Did not. Damn you, Streamlabs. Do what you're supposed to do. If I tell you to save, you save, gosh darn it. Okay, we're good. Okay. Thank you, Gray. I appreciate that. So yes, that means the speed down can't be redeemed again for 10 minutes. So can't spam it. And the speed up is still available. So let us spin the wheel and see what we are playing next. Thank you, Angry Goose, for suggesting Gardens of Celestial Globes. That was certainly experience. Okay, next up we are playing Color Fire Redux. Okay, let's have a look. It's another Demine game? No, I don't think it is. No. This, actually, I know who suggested this one. I will double check. Yes, this was suggested by a live chicken, who is our newest, I believe, Knight of the Holy Grail. I don't think they're in the stream at the moment. At least I've not seen them. But yeah, this was their first nomination. That's pretty lucky to actually have that land already. No, Amra, they're not dead. They're a live chicken, not dead chicken. Okay, let's refresh our bingo tiles. Yeah, because that needs to be redone. So we're going to delete all cards. So apologies if you've already started marking it. You have to start again. But I just need to get rid of all the ones that when I go to view the cards, I don't have hundreds to look at. Just the valid ones at the moment. And we should be good to go. Okay. So, pop my name in again. Generate a card. Alright. I've had a little bit of a breather, but let's get back into it. So first things first, it has less than 200 reviews. Shabam. Speed up. Let's go. We're getting the steps in today. Here we go. What else are we looking for? It is released after 2020. I have got that one. Speed up. Same developer and publisher. Do I have same developer and publisher? I do not, but that is a speed up regardless. We have had one friend who has played the game, which is a live chicken, funnily enough. So we have one person who owns it, no one has wishlisted it. We have purchased by Steam Friends, there we go. Okay. Anticore, have you made anything else? No, you've got BattleTea that's coming soon, but is not currently released. So they have only made one game, technically. Do I have only made one game? Yes, I do. Right down the bottom there. That's another speed up. How are we doing? Back to 2.8. We're doing good. Alright. Let's have a look at the trailer. It's 34 seconds. And it looks like another bullet hell style game. Okay. Music's a bop. Yeah, okay. Random train sound effect. Humankind is forsaken. That's a very negative outlook. Okay. That's fine. That said coming 31st of August. Looks like they didn't quite release when they said they thought they would. Coming 31st of August 2024. Release date 7th of December 2024. Ah, they missed it just a little. Oh, good question. Was that a dev logo? Yeah, I'll count that. I'll count that. Normally we'd only count it if it's in the game, but sometimes that's a bit too rare, so we'll count that. So we got dev logo, which is a speed up. We got trailer less than a minute. Speed up again. I've got the trailer less than a minute, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely a dev logo at the end. Let's see. What else do we have? It was actually free to play, so that's nice. And we do have DLC and original soundtrack, so we should get a 2-for-1 there. And I have neither of those. But that's another 2 up. 3.2. There we go. I'm saying the speed out loud, so in case it turns off again at some point in the future, I can at least... Hopefully someone will know what speed I was on. That's why we're doing it. It has been updated. It's right there in the middle. Game's been updated. 3.3. Let's see. Has 32 achievements. So that is definitely more than 20. I don't have that one, but maybe you do. Okay. First time we get that, more than 20 achievements. Yes, game has been updated. I don't have that on mine. No, I already sped up for that one. Okay. No Steam trading cards. Steam Deck compatibility is unknown, so we can't get that one. We do have unique in the description. It's right there. 24 unique enemies to fight. Unique in description. There we go. What about the related games? It says it's similar to Hotline Miami, which I think I will give because it is top-down, fast-paced, looks like kind of one-hit, one-kill kind of stuff going on. So I'll give that. And I would actually say these ones are close. Maybe not Celico, but Vampire Survivors, Brotato, Bolt Gun. 3 out of 4, I think, counts. We'll give that. They are not unrelated. So, no bingo tile. We don't have any gifts. Okay. I think that's everything that we're looking for here. Unless someone can tell me what I might be missing. Okay. Yes, we've got the dev logo. Already marked that one off. If everything's unique, is anything really unique? You're right, it is actually surprising, Sander, how often we manage to find unique in the description. I'm surprised that that is one of the more common tiles. It really feels like it shouldn't be, but yet it is. Alright, looks like no one's got bingo yet. No one else is calling out for other things to check, so I think we're good. Let's get the game added to the library. I'll put you guys over to the holding screen, so at least you have a chance of doing the Wordle. I'm not making a purchase for this one, so good luck getting this beaten before the download finishes. Because the download is done. Not even close. Oh, Raven found Anticore is a solo dev. Okay. You've done your research. I will give it. Where's I speed up again? 3.6. We're hitting a new high speed. Okay. Whew. I knew I'd be getting my steps in today, but I didn't think it'd be quite that many. How big is the file? Good question. I will double check. Browse local files. It is... drum roll. 243 megabytes. So not more than a gig. Alright, I get to hop off for a sec. Okay. There we go. This is my chance to get a breather while you guys are doing a Wordle. Oh. Ow. Matey8, thank you for hanging out today. Hope you have a good sleep, and I'll see you on the next stream. It doesn't help you, Raven. It just speeds me up. That's mean. But to be fair, I knew that this would happen going into it. I actually finally get a chance to drink my bloody tea. It's been sitting there. Thankfully, I've got like a little mug warmer thing. That's always just sad, but it's like, I really want to drink it because it's tasty, but I can't because I'm going to fall over and spill it on myself. I didn't put the background music on. How mean of me to make you sit there in silence with your own thoughts. It's the most terrifying thing that could happen. Lenny, Good suggestion, but wrong command. Need an exclamation in front of play game. Close. I think you could be onto something. Got the O, the R, the Y all in the right spot. X is going for 40. And there we go. X actually got it, nailed it. Okay. That means we got chat beat the Wordle. Which I don't have on mine, but that is another speed up. Damn it. We're up to 3.7. Alright, I'm gonna finish my tea. Give me a second. Okay. Back on the treadmill. Here we go. Ooh. God, this is... 3.7 is currently putting me at like a pretty decent walking pace. Like, I'm not just doing a slow plod now. This is like casual stroll down the street with a little bit of swagger going on. There we go. Getting them steps in. Because I think it is actually measuring roughly kilometers per hour. But, yeah. 3.7, like around 3, 4, 5 is fairly comfortable walking pace for me. 6 is pushing it. So, I don't even know if it goes up that fast, to be honest. Although it's my favorite thing because it comes with this little remote here. I don't know if you can see properly. You would expect that if you press the 2, it would go to a speed of 2. It does not. Speed of 2 goes to a speed of... Pressing 2 puts it on a speed of 4, and pressing 4 puts it on a speed of 2. I don't know why, but at least pressing the plus makes it go up, not down. The game is not on sale, not even the DLC. It is free to play, which is always nice. Alright, let's pause the music, and we're going to open up the game and see what's happening. See if we can find some more bingo tiles to really get this pace up. Anticore dev, humankind. Okay, so we got the dev logo in the game anyway. Perfect. Warning, games includes intense flashing colours that may cause discomfort or trigger seizures in individuals. Photosensitive epilepsy. Player discretion is advised. If you experience any adverse reactions, immediately cease playing and consult a medical professional. Whew. Just got that all read in time. Loving the old school tech boot up sounds. Very retro. That's a hard drive sound, I think? I was going to say floppy disk drive, but I think it's actually just a hard drive. Might be floppy disk, actually. We don't have much time left. Okay, I'm going to start the timer, actually. This is our last chance to avoid our impending doom. Click anywhere to continue. You'll be trained in order to stop this affair we face right now. You're already cheating on someone, game. Not a Nick. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully see you again next week. Thanks for being here. In order to ensure your viability, you must survive for 1,000 seconds. Hang on, one sec. Just need to reposition the treadmill slightly. At the faster pace, I was starting to hit the end of it. You, model LRBS, will be trained for this mission. Failure is not admissible. Best of wishes, John Goldwing. Ha! I am John Goldwing. I thought it was going to be John Gamer. Okay, startup script last recall.sh. Okay, cool. Decent music. Settings. What have we got? Okay. There's a lot. We have separate sound sliders. I'm going to pause the timer while we're on here. I'm going to put that down, actually. That's quite loud. Drop that a bit. Is that a better level for you guys? Sorry, that would have been a bit loud. I apologize. That should be better now. Okay, so yes, we've got separate sound sliders. Do I have that on mine? I do not, but that is a speed up. Okay. What else do we have? We have accessibility, dimming the background and bright bullets. So we have got accessibility options. Boom. That's another speed up. 3.9. Full screen, yes or no? No borderless window mode, unfortunately. At least we haven't got VSync, that's nice. Shake force, particles, thrust trail, crosshairs. Restart with R. Nothing else here that we're looking for, I don't think. Nope. Okay. I think this one gets the soundtrack's a banger. Like, even the main menu music is good. I don't know if it's... No, it is original music because they're selling it as DLC, so it must be. I don't have... I still don't know if it's doing the correct resolution. Because it doesn't actually have resolution settings, so I can't tell. So I can't give that one, but I'm happy to give it soundtrack's a banger. Which means I gotta speed up again. We are up to 4. We have hit new territory. Level up. Alright, I think that's all we got. Let's see if the game is actually any good, shall we? Voyage, start run. Okay, 32 different ships. That's cool. We'll start here. We have a tutorial. Fire with left mouse button. Dash with... Ooh. And then I missed whatever the other one was. Can someone tell me what the third instruction was? Because I missed it. I'm dead. That was quick. Okay. Will you at least tell me the instructions again? No. What was the third instruction, please? Someone tell me. I think it's spacebar to do something when you get enough energy. Ah, which must be what is actually being dropped when you kill these things? Because it looks like it is just a survival kind of thing. These little faces just remind me of something from like one of the old Super Mario... I think it was like Mario Paint or something on the Super Nintendo. What do those icons mean? Oh. Hello, blocks. Ah, spacebar is a bomb. Okay, got it. That's what the energy is for. Cool, 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 cool. That was just an achievement. You can go off screen, which is kind of weird. Alright, alright. So far, I'm picking up what is put down. Oh, hello, you need to die. Never mind, it was my turn. So you only get 1 HP. Which is concerning. X, unfortunately, the file size is less than a gigabyte and there are no trading cards. I keep forgetting I can dash with right click. Thank you. Okay. Try again. So yes, I can zoop, but only a certain distance. Ah, and you can combine both, which is pretty cool. So you can use that to dash through enemies if you're careful, like that. So far, what I would say is like the combination of the music and the sound effects are spot on. It just tickles the brain in just the right way. It's got the right level of crunchiness to the sound effects that it feels appropriately retro. I don't know if I should have focused on trying to shoot that thing, but I do love that they're, even with simple designs, bringing in multiple enemy types pretty quickly. Because you've got these ones that just like slowly move towards you. Then you've got ones like that seem to do targeted attacks if you're in their line of sight for too long. These that move in straight lines and still target as well. Ah! Ah, I backed into it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't do the nuke, and I should have. I was about to, but I missed my opportunity. Okay, can I go back out? So how do I unlock these? I assume I just need to survive for long enough. Okay, but we also have progress. Okay. So there are definitely tasks that you need to complete. And there's quite a lot of them. Push and retreat, survive for 50 seconds. Okay. So it gives you goals to work towards, but doesn't necessarily tell you exactly what they are. You've got to figure them out. Music's kind of quiet. I'll bump it up a little bit for you. There we go. Okay. And then we have a daily one as well. Daily duty, July 12th, which is today. Status open. Found a new attack at provided address. You must not fail. Machine is now working quick and cheap, beware you have been EMP-fied. Don't know what that means, but let's have a look, because there's daily challenges, which is kind of cool. Start daily. Oh! I can't shoot. I just have this thing that floats around me. Okay, that's cool! I like that! Yes! Introduce new unique weapons and things. Oh, that's right, that's where enemies are going to appear. So I need to be careful with how I swing this into enemies. That works. Yes! Run into it! Oh, I can do this. Maybe. I don't know what you are, but I would like you to go away. Thank you. Oh god, keep walking. Keep walking, Grail. Don't lose your footing. Alright, swing round, please. There we go. I went straight into that because I was going to try and dash through it, and then I didn't dash because I'm dumb. Yes, be shown, but not a bird. You're right. Steam also still thinks this is Adventure Boy Giraffe. Like, it's wrong. Very wrong. Hey, Steam or the stream? I don't know which one it is, but either way, it's incorrect, and I'll have to fix it later. But that's fine. I am already going to say that this game slaps. It's simple, but what's there is solid. Okay. I'm trying to think of like what other games this reminds me of. The obvious one is not Geometry Dash, Geometry Wars, that one. That's what it reminds me of. Okay. Oh, okay, it probably still says it in the description because I reused the settings from the previous live stream. So that's my fault. What is that? It's a Batman symbol? It's a boomerang. Okay, well we killed it. I'm wondering if there's just like a certain amount of time that you need to survive. Because this is still level 1, but it's been different each time with introducing different enemies. Went straight into that. Okay. A cycler. It's a batarang, yeah. And it's just making me wonder, like, how many enemy types have they introduced? And I'm kind of glad it's not always, like, the same waves over and over. I guess the downside is that it means there's a certain level of unpredictability in it, because you can't, like, okay, it's going to be this, and then this, and then this, and kind of plan your strategy around it. Very much keeps you on your toes. Oh, okay, those things explode. Staying the heck away from that. Alright, we have a bomb ready to go. I think we're going to use it there. Gather up all the bits like Pac-Man. Don't run into that. I don't even know. Oh, bomber explosion. Dang it. Didn't work. That's fine. We'll go again. So my record is 62 seconds. Which feels not very good. There's definitely going to be people out there like, oh yeah, I survived like 10 minutes. It was fine. But they're not trying to walk and play at the same time. So I am definitely giving myself a gaming handicap here. Alright, you go away. Don't know what you were, but you're bad. Okay. Oh, I know what I was thinking of before now that these little face things remind me of. It was Super Mario Brothers 2. There was a certain enemy that you can find in the game that when you pick up an object, like a key or something like that, I think it was. Ah, damn it. It chases after you, and it looks like a little mask like this. And as a kid, it was absolutely terrifying. I don't know how many people here in the chat are old enough to have played Nintendo, Super Nintendo games and actually get those references. Maybe it's just me showing my age a little bit. We'll zip over there. Bye. Like, as a kid, some of the stuff in those games was legitimately nightmare fuel. I've got a soft spot for Donkey Kong Country 2. That game was amazing. But, oh god, so many explosions. There was one level towards the end of the game called Toxic Tower, where you're literally trying to climb through a very tight, densely packed tower filled with enemies and rising acid. And as a kid, it was terrifying because you're watching these monkeys get melted. Lenny, you didn't play Mario 2, but you've heard of it. Mamamoo, not old enough, but you get the reference. Heck yes. Mario 2 was such a bizarre game, because if you go from playing the original Super Mario Brothers to Mario 2, you're like, this doesn't even feel like the same franchise. And it's a fairly commonly known, like, bit of trivia now, but the fact is that it was never intended to be a Mario game. It was always something else, and they put Mario branding on it. Ooh, go away. Thank you. And that's why I think it's actually... damn it, wrong button. Super Mario Bros. 3 is technically, like, the actual first sequel to the Super Mario. Or, actually, I think it might have been Super Mario World. No, it was Super Mario 3. It was Mario 3, then Mario World. I'm not misremembering. I am smart. Now, get out of here. Because I think Super Mario Bros. 3 originally released on the original Nintendo console, whereas Super Mario World was the first Mario game on the Super Nintendo. Don't think I've got myself mixed up, but someone will correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Oh, great, you just need a typo and then you get bingo? Definitely check the Steam store page. I may have missed something there, but if you're looking for a typo, that's where you'll find... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, let's get away from... Oh, they split? Okay, that's new. Let's, just detonate all of that. Yep, I see you. I would prefer it if you did not exist. Thank you very much. Okay, we've hit a new record. Go us. Alright. Batarangs can get out of here. I'm gonna blow up some of that. You can go away. I need some of this, so I can build that. That gives us more to recharge the bomb again. Oop. I accidentally paused it. Apparently E is a pause. Okay, we got an achievement. Excellent. Please go away. Oh, that's another laser. I'm gonna have to jump it. Ah! I jumped straight into the enemies. God damn it. Ah, okay. Accidental horror in kids games is actually fairly common. You're 100% right. The timer is covered by the... Oh, you're right. We've got timers over timers. Okay, let me move that just a little. Pop you there, pop you there, pop you there. Alright. We'll do a little shuffle, and we're good. Okay, now, what did the in-game menu say here? There's the thrust, left with the fire, right with the dash, space to nuke. Okay, yeah. We got all that. Pro tip, don't fail. Love that. Thank you, game. I'll do my best. Dameen, thank you for hanging out today. Have a good night. And I'll see you next week. Appreciate you being here, mate, and thank you for the fun game suggestions. Alright, let's do this. I always feel like when I get games like this, they're the ones where people are going to be watching and really judging me, being like, is Grail actually any good at games? Or is he just pretending? And the answer is a little of A and a little of B. Woo, okay. Sure. What was that? Why? Okay, sure. Okay. I am just going to have to lock in and concentrate for a sec if I actually want to get anywhere here. So I feel like we've managed to do reasonably well and unlock a couple of things. I don't even know what's killed me there. I completely missed it. Yeah, Califire Redux is the name of the game. But my question is, how do I unlock things? So I still don't have that. Yeah, it doesn't let me... Oh, but I have that one. Horizons. Okay, what do you do differently? Not a lot. No, you shoot faster. Okay. Does it take longer for the bomb to charge up or something? Seems to be about the same. I also love that they put like a little bit of story into this, but then it's never mentioned again. There's no like actual mission structure. It's just, oh yeah, no, you're here, do the thing, try not to die. To be fair though, it's old like arcade style gameplay. It doesn't need anything more than that. The little bit of intro as set dressing, you know, flavor text is perfectly sufficient. Now, if I were being sensible about this, I would leave the extra orb things, pixels on the ground to pick them up after I do an explosion. Like, I shouldn't save it for a last minute thing. I should just be efficient with it. Okay, let's stay away from those explosions. That's bad. Okay. Dodge around that. Those are boomerang markers. Those are bomb markers. These boomerangs are going to be the death of me because I can barely see them. Ow. Never mind, it was the bomb. Good Lord, it is hard to concentrate when I'm going this fast. Okay. We're going again. We'll do another couple of runs on this one, and then we'll see if I've actually unlocked any other ships. Because I didn't realize... Didn't realize I'd actually unlocked one already. I think what I like about this is it's the kind of game that you could pick up and just play for like, you know, 5-15 minutes. It's a good coffee break kind of game that doesn't require any kind of significant time investment. You can just pick it up, play a couple of rounds, and then get back to whatever it is you were doing. Don't get me wrong, love games that require more time investment. Sometimes, you ain't got time for that. You just want something you can pick up, play for a few minutes, and have fun. Ooh, okay, that was close. I really need fewer of you guys chasing me. Get out of here. Alright, we're going to just blow up all of that nonsense. It seems you get fewer pixels back for using a bomb. What are you? Okay. I was wondering if we get like boss fight style enemies in here as well. Okay. Don't like any of that. You can go away. I'm amazed that they're still introducing new enemies that I've not seen before. That's kind of impressive. What I will say is the projectiles, damn it, are kind of hard to see. There's also more music tracks than I was expecting in this game. I was worried it might be just like the same one or two, but we've got another new one playing right now. Not heard this track before. So well done, devs, for managing to like keep things fresh, even with such a simple premise. That was a risky move, but I'm glad there was an achievement for that. I was wondering. Just dash like to the other side of the enemy, narrowly avoid dying. Okay, let's grab all of that. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, no feeling of responsibility like you have to continue something. Okay, go. Damn you! Right on the bottom, didn't even see him. Gray said the update 1.3 has some points ending with a period and some not. Yeah, I would give that. That's a typo. Because it should be consistent with its formatting. Absolutely. Okay. I wanted to check, do I have anything else unlocked that have interesting mechanics? Okay! With an actual arrow. Whatever that means. I'm just giving a sec. Because Gray confirmed got typo on. I don't know if that means that they get a bingo now. They do! Okay. Your points you don't have to use right now. You can hold your points to use later. They will, or as they should, carry across to the next live stream. But if you wanted to slow me down a little bit, I'd appreciate that. I'm already at 11,000 steps. This is going well. Alright, let's check Gray's bingo. Nope, not there. I want to be here. View cards. Let's confirm. Let's take a moment. Gray! There you are. Gray managed to get more than 20 achievements. Typo! Less than 200 reviews. DLC. And soundtrack is definitely a banger. Congratulations, Gray. That is indeed a bingo! Let's give you some points. Where is my thing? There. Gray gets 1 point. Putting them into 5th place. Ah, thank you, Mamu, for the speed down. That puts me back down to 3.5. Oh, that makes a difference. Okay. I need to give Gray the point on here. Where is the leaderboard? Okay. Gray jumping onto the bottom. 1 point. Bingo. Stay on there, please. There we go. Now, this is fun because it means we get to do the refresh and see if someone just immediately gets bingo again. So we are going to edit. Is the game good? I would say the game slaps. I would definitely say the game slaps. It is good. There we go. We'll do that. And we will scramble and clear all cards. There we go. Alright, so let's do a quick check and see what else we get. Let's see if someone immediately gets a 6x6. This is going to be cool. Less than 200 reviews. Got it. Released after 2020. Got it. Same developer and publisher. Yes, right in the middle there. Okay, 3 in a row. Developer has published 1 game. Do I have... Yep, I only made 1 game. Oh, I missed purchase by a Steam friend. I've got wish listed. I don't think I've got purchased by a Steam friend. Technically, you don't purchase the game. You just have to have played it. That's fine. Has DLC. Do we have... Really? I don't have DLC? Come on! Trailer was less than 1 minute. Do I have trailer less than a minute? Really? I don't have that one either? More than 20 achievements. Oh, come on. What is this bingo card? Amra, yeah. I would definitely say the game slaps. It's, especially for a free product, it's great. Am I missing something here? Oh, I've got game actually slaps. There we go. Dev logo. Got that one. Okay. Original soundtrack. Wow. My card sucks. I actually don't have that one. Oh yeah, we did. I haven't gotten to sound slides yet. I'm working my way down the list. Updated and solo dev. Got solo dev. Where is updated? Come on, I've got to have updated. Yes, I do. Okay, nice. Unique has been found. Oh, that was a nice little drop in the music there. The little doodle-doodle-doo. I like that. Do I not have unique in the description? Jeez. Okay. Sure. We've got the Wordle win. Do I have Chatwin's Wordle? Got Wordle Beats download. Don't have that one either. Is it pixel art? You know what? Yeah, I would say it's pixel art. Absolutely, it's pixel art. It is a pixel aesthetic at the very least. I think that counts. Separate sound sliders. Got it. Accessibility settings. There we go. Got it. Accessibility options. Soundtrack is a banger. I don't have that one. No? What else are we looking for? Game actually slaps, pixel art, and typo. I've got typo. Man, that's rough. Not quite. We didn't find a glitch or a bug. We did find a typo. No overlapping text. What's it on sale? Okay, I think that's all I get on mine. I didn't quite manage to get anything good there. Way off the center. Okay. Hopefully everyone else has filled theirs in. Don't know if anyone managed to get their 6x6. Let's see what this little arrow guy does. We'll get the timer going again. We've got 10 minutes left. Also shoots fast. Don't think it does anything else different. And potentially it moves faster? Maybe? I feel like it might. Because I'm assuming each of the ships should be doing something different. Otherwise, it's a bit of a missed opportunity if they're just different aesthetics. Woo, that was close. These guys are a bit unpredictable with how they move, and I don't like that. Good, you're dead. Get out of it. There we go. Let's just wreck them all. Problem solved. If they're dead, they can't kill me. I feel like there's a moral there somewhere. Oh, okay, traps there. Let's jump. I was thinking like maybe the arrow would have a slightly longer dash. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, damn. Yeah, my only real complaint about the game is that the bullets are the wrong color. It's very hard to see bullets from the enemies. Did I speed up for the typo? No, I didn't. I've got to go back up to for the pixel art and the typo. Okay, back up to 3.7. Try again later. Okay, I didn't see anything else different with that ship though. Have we got any others? Because there's 32 there. Oh, Luna. Okay, Luna. Again, don't really seem to be doing anything different. Still get a dash. Still get an explosion. That feels like a missed opportunity. I think they are actually just different skins. Again, like, would I be asking too much of a free game? Maybe. You son of a biscuit! How dare you! I got killed by a baddie though. Yeah, just different skins. My first thought was that like one of them was shooting faster than the other, but doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. I'm gonna focus. I want to at least survive for 2 minutes. That feels like it should be doable. Also interesting that you can go off screen, but your bullets don't count. But you can still keep moving around. Like I can go off screen down here, and I can pop back over here. Which I think that's neat. I'm pretty sure you could very easily die by being out there, but that's kind of cool that you can do it. I don't think the accessibility setting lets you do it. Oh, you can have bright bullets. Let's try that. And you can dim the background. Curious. So there's things you could do to maybe make it easier. Alright. Okay, and I do want to check leaderboards. Fred DHF Kamala 2024 survived for 550 seconds. I'm in 86th place. I'm in the top 100, but I can definitely do better than that. Let's see what we can do this stream. And we're going to play as Celeste, because that just feels appropriate. And we'll see if anything happens with bright bullets on. Maybe that'll make things easier to see. Ooh, hey. That was rude. I would prefer it if you didn't try to jump scare me, Mr. Angry Face. Dash away. Nice. Okay. We are truly dashing like Celeste. Wah! Okay, thank you. Go away. Okay. Won't be fine. Good. Also, just random question because it's on my mind. I don't know if anyone in the stream here also watches Doug. If you don't, you absolutely should. I just saw one of his VODs the other day where he did a stream basically getting AIs to discuss various things, and it was absolutely hilarious. It's like, oh, we're going to put 3 AIs in the room and get them to argue about what the greatest games of all time are. It's... the dude is incredible. Okay. That was completely my fault. That was an avoidable death. I can do better than that. The problem is that I am literally getting sweaty. You don't know them. Definitely check out Doug. The streams are chaotic. Definitely not as laid back as something like these streams tend to be. But they are absolutely hilarious. He's one of my favorite streamers, I think, at the moment. Just because he really goes out of his way to make every stream as entertaining as possible. Whoa. What is happening? I've never seen so many blocks on screen at once before, and I'm scared. Okay, I think we can get rid of some of that nonsense. Recharge. That was really interesting. We've not seen anything like that before. Hey, please stop chasing me. Get out of here. Go away. Alright, we've got our bomb. What is... I don't know what that is, but it looks bad. Okay. They detonate after a while. Interesting. Yeah. I'm dead. Yeah, it was his username. He's just Doug. If you look up Doug on YouTube, you'll find him. He does indeed love his AIs. But he uses them in like more of an ethical kind of way, which I'm on board with. He's using them to make interesting content. One of his most recent ones was he was trying to do like a Celeste, not speedrun, but kind of speedrun challenge. The only thing that was different was that people were allowed to suggest additional rules for his stream. And then he would get AI to look through the chat messages and then pull out whatever one it thought was going to make for the most interesting challenge to shake things up. So it's constantly changing the rules. Be like, oh, every time you breathe, you have to donate subs. What? Absolute mad lad. Okay, so far this is going smoothly. That was a pretty nice first minute. I spoke way too soon. Okay. He's just Doug. Instability? That's a new one? Alright, I think we've got enough time for one more try. I somehow just changed full screen and I don't know how I did that. What did I press? How did I take it out of full screen mode? What did I do? I don't know. Hang on. How did I even do that? Okay, fine. Alright. Was it F4? No, it wasn't F4. Or F1. Not even escape. I don't know what I pressed to do that. But I did it. I'm special. I can't even get it to repeat it now. What other things beside cursors? What does unlockable do? Hang on. Talk about in the progress. Ooh, there's a bestiary. I didn't notice that before. Plus we get some stats. Okay, so there's a lot of enemies that we've not seen yet. Exploder hammer. Dripper, driver, rusher, hammer ball. Dodger hammer. Yeah, there's a lot of enemy variety here. I think that's what's going to make this game so much more replayable for a lot of people. Alright, we're going to do one more run. Let's see if we can make it count. Come on. My hands are so hot. And not in a good way. Oh god. Come on. We got this. Hi Panda. Yep, I see. You're awake. Good morning to you. You've been napping for the entire stream, even with all this nonsense noise going on beside you, and now is when you wake up and decide you want pats. You're just gonna have to wait a little bit. Stream's nearly over. We got this. Okay. Come on. Son of a biscuit, that was close. Come on. Get out of here. Alright. I think they're gone. I really do not like the boomerangs because you have to pay attention to where the dot is on screen and think about what angle they're going to come in from. Well, the game knew it was time. Although I'm curious as to why there's a quit to DOS button down here. Just see it behind me there. No, it doesn't take you back. It's quit back to the operating system. Okay. We're going to do one final vote. Let me just bring that up. Although I'm pretty confident that you guys probably are happy with how much of that we play. I can drop my speed by 5. Oh, that's so nice. I can relax a little. We're good. Looks like no one managed to get the 6x6 bingo at the end of that. But that's cool. Can I look at the leaderboard? Yeah, I can go back and take a look at that while we're waiting for the vote. Yes, this will be the end of the stream. This was the last game. So go back here, view the leaderboard. What did you want me to look at here? Top friends? I beat a live chicken. Yes! Doubled their score. I am okay at this game, apparently. And it shows you global ranking as well. So I made it to number 86. I would take that. Could have been better. I reckon I could have got to the 200-second mark, but would have taken a bit of practice. Number 14 is LM. Well done, mate. Got him in there for 224 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we're going to close out that one. Okay. Yes, this vote is for next time. So this will decide if at the start of the next stream we're going to start with a wheel spin, or if we start with this game again. I think overall it's a great little game, especially for something that's free. It does a lot of things right that I've seen similar games do wrong. And I think what it nails is the variety of enemies, combined with a good soundtrack to kind of build a little bit of adrenaline and keep the interest up. And the way that the visuals and the sound effects combine together to make everything feel pretty fast and punchy. It's like very, very immediate feedback. It makes it feel very satisfying to play. Whew. All right. The poll is done. We're going to complete that. We're at the end of the stream, so I can finally turn the treadmill off. Oh, okay. That is a great way to distract myself while getting some steps in. I would appreciate it. Let me put some music on. If people would jump over to the Discord and give some feedback on the new bits and pieces that we added into the stream today. Let me know your thoughts. What worked well, what didn't work well, any suggestions for tweaking things. I think what I might need to do is add some things where a bingo does reduce my speed slightly, just to kind of balance things a little. But otherwise, personally, I'm enjoying it as a way to kind of get a little bit of extra fitness in without distracting too much from the stream. I think the new format for the bingo, jumping from the 5x5 to the 6 to the 7 with some bonus points, is quite good. And I'm very excited for what that's going to mean in terms of being able to give out some prizes to you, the community, as well. So yeah, if you have any feedback, please pop it into the Discord when you've got time. Otherwise, thank you very much for being here. The last thing I'll leave you with is that progress on the next video is ticking along nicely. We have finished the script, we've recorded the voiceover. It's going to be in the realm of between 40 to 50 minutes long. 6 games in one video. So it's going to take us a little bit to get the editing done, but give us a few weeks and we'll get there. So thank you very, very much to everyone that's hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again next time. Until then, take care.